storyline. Like you can decide a lot of things about how you play it, about how you do it, but like the main story is about you becoming this person. There's not really a lot you can do there.
I see.
That was similar to the end of the last Fable game. It was like they put you in that position, but they were all really black and white, like no win out of things. Where they were trying to make you feel like you were a ruler who had to make tough decisions in order to save everybody. But really, it just made you feel like a powerless dick.
See, but I don't feel like this is doing that at all. Like I feel like it gives me some really great decisions. Like the guy who I have researching magic for me. Like I had three options. I could have exiled him. I could have, uh, executed him, or I could have had him researching magic. And I've got this whole team of people, all these agents. Of course, if you ever play Dragon Age, you know, like you take like 3 or 4 people with you everywhere you go, but you have like a lot more. And so, like every decision I make affects the way those people like feel about me. And so it's just really interesting the way it's like I feel like you're given a lot of leeway to be the person you want to be in the game. Like it doesn't try to push any kind of specific like ideology on you.
Ian, thank you for joining us.
Hey, what's up?
Yo.
Man, I was trying to hurry and Photoshop the little drawing you did, but I don't have time. Started it too early.
Sorry, dude.
It's all your
Did
fault.
it in a different format or something?
I was gonna crop it and then give it a quick, like, really shitty color pass, but I always forget how to like isolate line art in Photoshop, so that ended up taking me way too long.
Just magic wand. All I use.
Magic wand?
Oh yeah.
It tends to leave too much like gray shit. I don't know. This tutorial, I'll actually post a little tutorial I found. It does seem to like help a lot.
Well, since we're all here and it's 3 o'clock, let's say we jump in and start doing this thing.
Okay, dokie.
Well, as we left off last time, you guys are exploring a subterranean tower. Can you all see everything all right in Roll20?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You are in what appears to be a kitchen-like area. You examined some servants' quarters and were investigating the rustling of a pile of sand that had burst in through the window at some point when it began to stir, and a moaning, mournful figure formed out of the sand and is now lurching at Halgrim. It is time for an initiative roll.
Have a higher initiative than the figure. Have a higher initiative than the figure. Have a higher initiative than the figure. That's all I need. That is not good. That is not what I was...
Somebody like tapping or something. I hear like plastic hitting.
I hear it too.
It's probably me, I don't know.
Are you tapping something?
Was it like this?
I am still hearing.
Yeah, it's still going on.
What about right now?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm not doing anything right now.
Alright, hang on 1 second. Okay, it's definitely you, Ian, because I muted you and it went away, and then I muted you and it's back.
Okay. I don't know what to do. There's literally nothing happening. I'm perfect. I'm perfectly still.
You have a fan on or something?
My laptop is whirring.
No, if it was, you'd have something really messed up with your fan. No, we'll just deal. So
Is it? Maybe it's my headphone jack. I'll move my computer.
I don't know, but it just stopped.
Okay.
okay, so Everett, it looks like you are first.
Okay. Uh. Um. Yeah. Can I shoot it from here? Will I shoot Halgrim? How does that work? I don't remember how this game works.
I believe you have a feat that negates that.
Oh, cool.
You should be good. Eric, if you want to make a separate roll for AJ, you can.
All right.
Okay, so I have to figure out how everything.
Oh, shit.
Did we lose you?
No, I'm still here. I'm just thinking. I have to like because I have so many new feats that I have to like work out. Okay,
Wow.
so
Was that you?
That's AJ.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna make a point blank shot / deadly aim. Um, how much? What's the attack penalty for using 2 guns?
I really don't know.
Dang it.
Your gun, man.
Uh, where do I find that? Where would I find?
I got it. Hang on.
Okay. I'm gonna put it in.
-4 if you shoot
Minus.
both at once.
All right.
Single attack roll with a -4.
Okay. How much of a benefit is it to resolve against touch AC against something? What does that mean?
They don't get their dex bonus.
No, they do get their dex bonus.
They don't get their armor
They don't
bonus.
get their armor.
Oh, so this thing's probably not even wearing armor then.
Well, if it's handy body, probably has a natural armor bonus that's pretty high.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take -6 + 1 -5. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna shoot 1 gun, deadly aim, and point blank shot for a -1 penalty, and this is against touch AC.
Okay.
So we'll find my attack.
Where does your -1 penalty come from?
Deadly aim is it's -2 for +4 to my damage roll.
Oh.
-2 to my attack roll, +4 to my damage.
That's weird. It seems odd that a feat called Deadly Aim actually makes your aim worse.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Well, the idea, the description is you're like aiming at their eyes or something insane. Like you're making some calculated shot. That's harder to make, but I don't know. So my base attack bonus is 8. So I'm actually a +7 against touch AC. Let's go. Kerblam.
Alright, not bad. That will hit him.
Yay. Okay, so then I'm going to do, what is my feats? +1 for point blank shot and +4 to damage. So +5 to my damage roll, which is which ones do those do? Oh, that actually should have been up there. 2. I didn't even find this. Oh, a die 8. Okay. So 1 die 8 plus 5. What I get? What I get? Cool. Then I'm
Go ahead.
I'm gonna use the rest of my turn. I'm gonna do a rapid reload, and then take 5 feet into the corner here, or not 5 feet, 5 spaces.
What is rapid reload?
Lets me reload without using a move action. It's like a free action. And I'm gonna be over here.
Okay. Your shot skims over Halgrim's shoulder and blows a large chunk out of the thing's head. It rapidly reforms, but it seems that the overall mass of the creature has been reduced.
Oh shit.
That makes it the creature's turn. Aaron, make a perception check.
Okay.
Maybe I can't work on this one.
Halgrim, what is your AC?
High.
Yeah, real high.
Real high. What's your attack roll? I'll tell you how high my AC is. It's a 20.
Alright. You have been hit by the bludgeoning arm of the beast. It pushes you back, although there's a dwarf with resistance to that.
Right.
Is that true, or is that just something I think?
I don't remember reading anything about resistance to knockback.
Then you don't.
Let me double check real quick. I'll just do a term search for knockback on the dwarf page, so let's see quicker. I got nothing, so I don't think I do.
Okay. You are pushed back 1, and it surges forward in your direction. You suffer 10 points of bludgeoning damage and an additional 3 points from leeching cold. It saps the heat from your blood and leaves you chilled and shivering. So a
This
total
isn't
of
fun.
13 points of damage to you.
I took it.
I would get an attack of opportunity, right?
No, he moves as part of his attack. I don't think it provokes.
Hmm.
It's sort of like a bull rush attempt.
Okay.
Let's see. That makes it, and your perception check was 8. Is it with all your modifiers and stuff? Okay.
I'll be right back.
Well, it looks like Eric is indisposed at the moment. Will, why don't you take your turn?
You're breaking all the rules, Nick.
I ain't waiting. We're live.
I'm gonna attack this guy. Oh yeah.
There you go. Bring the hammer down quite literally. That does 19 provoke a crit?
No.
Okay. Well then, go ahead and roll damage. Very good.
Man, we're whooping butt.
Let's not say that so quickly.
The creature is now so deteriorated you can see large hollow sections inside. It's as if the sand is maintaining its as much of its outer surface area as possible, but leaving very little on the interior. The whole thing appears kind of hollow or flimsy as it approaches death.
Wow. There's gonna be more baddies. This is just too easy.
Let's see.
Ian, you are asking to get killed right now. You were
I
just
know, this
asking
is
for it.
terrible.
I feel like I said something like that once before. A monk pulled off my head.
Oh man.
He technically pulled your head open. It wasn't quite that bad.
I thought he decapitated me. That was the image I got, where she grabbed my head and removed it from my body.
Actually, what he did was he opened your skull and pulled out your brain.
Oh, great.
Now, that's a whole other deal.
Different translation. I'll take Eric's turn for him. I'm gonna cut the thing.
Well, it's the end of the round. We kind of have to wait on him.
Well, I'm back.
Oh,
Oh.
I came back and everyone was talking. I didn't realize it was my turn.
There you go.
we moved Will up ahead of you just this one round.
All right.
But don't worry, I did something good.
Did you say the thing looks like it's on the verge of death or something?
It does look weakened and diminished, yes.
Ooh, that's the name of my new band. Verge of Death or something.
I like weakened and diminished.
Oh, that's pretty dope too.
It is weakened and diminished. The album is Verge of Death or something.
It's terrible. Alright.
What was I gonna say? So is this thing made out of sand?
Yes, it is.
I'm still worried about Eric's perception check needing to be rolled.
Yeah, so am I.
That's no good.
What kind of action is it to summon the Clar?
I have no idea. Is that from your ancestral weapon ability?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess it'd be a standard. It looks like it's a summon spell.
Summon spells usually are full round actions. I find it hard to believe they'd want you to summon a weapon you couldn't use, though. A lot of other summoning type abilities for weapons, they use them right away. Okay, why don't we do it this time? Just do it as a free action, and then in the future I'll hammer it out.
Alright. I'll summon that and I'll attack. So that would be 25.
That is a hit.
So that doesn't hit?
It does hit.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, it's gonna be a single round battle because that'd be awesome. Nice.
Alright. Your spear meets resistance and then suddenly shoots through as the whole beast crumbles to pieces. Clumps of sand roll like marbles along the floor before dissipating into little piles of mud.
Like a boss.
Would you perception check for AJ?
Sure.
Alright. AJ barks a sudden warning at you, Aaron, and he is the only one to see that there is, from cracks in the floor, sand is forming into a second attacker right behind you.
Hi.
Okay.
But it is AJ's turn, so he can react however you like.
I'll have him blink over to here.
Ooh.
Are we not flanking since Aaron's not threatening?
This round, no, you are not technically flanking. Well, actually, I take that back. AJ's warning made you aware of it, so you are flanking.
I'll have him attack. Base attack plus strength. This is my first time attacking with him. Like, he just... Was he bite or scratch or something? He's got a bite attack, which I assume that would just be the base attack plus the strength modifier. Okay. But... Well, I guess that would be +2, since he's flanking.
Looking at the Pathfinder document here. I think it should be +4 total.
What's the other 2 coming from?
Oh, that's just what it said. It has all this stuff figured in. So I guess with the flanking, it should be 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
A 16 will not hit. That brings it back around to Everett.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do. Check this out. Deadly aim with a -2. Shooting both pistols for -4. Point blank shot for +1. Using pistols that are like whatever. Cool. Mastercraft.
I don't
What?
believe I do not believe you're within point blank shot range.
Okay, I'll step forward first.
Yeah, it's 40 feet. I think it has to be 30 or less.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna step up behind this table. My first thing. Actually, like right here. And then I'm gonna So for +4 against touch AC, kablam! Oh.
Okay. Against touch AC, that hits.
Haha! All right. That's 2d8 plus a ton or something. +5. What? Oh.
Points still respectable.
And everything.
Everett, your keen eyes see that another creature is forming from the pile of sand near the wash tubs.
I yell, another creature is forming
From the pile of sand.
by the wash tubs. Yeah. Where can you ping that on the map?
Yep, over to the right.
Oh, whoa, that's far out. Let's just get out of here, man. No, we probably need to kill that sleeping woman.
No, man. We killing everything.
It's now the second creature's turn. Eric, the beast in front of you is wailing and moaning, and through its cries you hear a word or two of warning that seem directed at you personally. He says, "Young warrior, flee this place. This is a place of horror and sleep that never ends." However, despite his warning, he still raises his sandy fist and attempts to stave in your head. What is your AC, please?
With the Clar, my AC is 19.
Okay. His sandy fist rebounds off the spiked surface of your Clar and does no damage to you.
Yeah.
This one slithers across the sand towards AJ and attempts to smash him as well. What is his AC?
14.
Okay. He suffers a hit for 11 points of damage total.
Okay.
It is now your turn.
Shit looks dire, homies.
Okay. Well, I'm going to. I'm just going to attack the one in front of me for right now.
For it. That is a hit.
Okay.
me select his hit points for some reason. As you strike, a large chunk of sand falls away and is not replaced. Over to Halgrim.
How sturdy are these tables?
They're very solid.
So if I jumped up on one, could I charge this guy?
I don't think you can make a charge that includes a drop off the end of a table.
I was thinking more like a jump off the end of a table.
You'll have to include an acrobatics check, but yes, you may.
Yes.
Oh.
Do it. That's really cool.
Well, the problem is I have a bad acrobatics skill.
No doubt. Plus,
do you have a bad enough acrobatics skill to be a badass? That's the real question.
Well, my acrobatics skill is -1. So.
Oh. Yeah,
what's your wisdom score? Would you do it anyway?
I get Nervous would do this. My wisdom score is pretty high though, so I am going to jump up on the table. Is that going to take an acrobatics check?
Yep, an easy one, but yes.
Okay, well I'm going to do that, then I'll do my acrobatics check, and this could all go horribly, horribly wrong.
-1.
The 6 total?
Yeah.
That actually makes it.
Oh, thank God. Okay. I'm going to swing at this guy.
Do you have reach?
Yeah, I have my Lucerne hammer.
Alright. I forgot that.
What kind of game are you running, Nick?
16.
I'm the one who clearly has no idea what's going on.
I'm just kidding.
A
6
does not hit him.
Damn.
Sorry, dude.
That's okay.
Let's see. That makes it AJ's turn.
Okay.
$18 total?
Yeah.
Alright. That is a hit on this guy.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead and roll damage.
I can't remember, with sneak attack, do you get an extra d6 for flanking?
Yes, you do.
Cool. Level 1 rogues get that, right?
Nice thing. Is the strength modifier added to both or just one? Just, it's only added to the attack roll once.
Okay. Oh, Jesus. Well, that's 3.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Snake eyes.
that's disappointing.
At least it wasn't his attack roll.
AJ sinks his teeth into the creature's flank. After a moment, though, he recoils with a yip of pain. And because making contact with the creature has caused him to feel its icy chill. He suffers 1 point of cold damage.
Well, you can do that, like, for bad rolls on damage?
No, it wasn't that. He's using a natural weapon to attack this beast.
Oh, okay. Okay.
After that, I'm going to have him blink over here.
Ooh,
Alright.
That's cool.
He is out of danger. Are you keeping track of his HP? I don't think my bars on him are accurate.
I am.
Okay, that's fine then. Oh, you know, we talked a while ago about him getting the quicken ability for his blinking. I don't know if you might recall that. It turns out blink dogs already have that. So he can blink as a free action once per turn.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if you knew that. It was a startling revelation for me. Let's see. After AJ goes Everett.
Before I start my turn, I just want you all to know that the chips I'm snacking on, they're a little bit spicy, and the bag on it says flameless recipe. Awesome. Okay, I'm gonna shoot the guy that's right in front of Aaron. Same double shot miss, same roll.
Go for it.
Wow, 23. Not a natural 20 though, not a critical. Okay. Alright, same damage roll. Bam! 15.
Nice.
Your double shot blows away the most of its chest, and it is barely standing. Sand goes flying everywhere. It gets into all the fountain and that old stove and stuff. It's great. Do you want to move before your turn's over? Or are you good?
I feel like I should go check on that lady. She's totally related to this crap. But alternatively, we could just start running. I guess I think I'll stay where I am and reload, obviously.
Let's see. That makes it the creature's turn. This one attempts to surge against you, Eric, using its entire surface area. Your AC was what again?
19.
Okay. Although it pushes you, you hold your ground and manage to avoid letting it touch your bare skin, and it does not damage you. However, this one surges around the table, sort of standing half in and half out. You both ranged guys get an attack of opportunity on it as it comes for Halberd.
Does that mean me?
Yep, you too, Mr.
Wait, who's the second one?
I
18.
said ranged, I meant reach.
Oh, okay. I was like, yeah, I'm the only ranged one, Holmes.
An 18 is just enough to hit it. And Eric...
I don't know why that rolled twice. 15 was the first one.
Huh, that's weird.
So that'd be 21.
Yeah, that is also a hit.
Oh,
He dealt 7 damage.
they're coming. They're coming.
Once again, it's 9 damage.
Okay. It did some serious damage to that thing. Then this one is also approaching, and Eric, do you have combat reflexes?
Yep.
Then you can make an attack of opportunity on it as well.
Okay. I'm just going to check one thing really quick.
Alright. Will, you were struck for a total of 15 points of damage.
Oh, God.
Gosh.
You are also pushed back, so
What
make
are
an
you doing to
acrobatics.
me, Jervis?
Whoa, what was that?
Alright, that's supposed to be 34. I mean, no, 24.
That's a hit.
Okay.
See, I gotta make an acrobatics check again?
Yes, you do. Eric, you
Oh.
Oof.
modified. You don't
What did
see,
you say?
I was just curious what kind of one that was. You don't
That
often,
is a modified 1.
you don't see a modified one very often.
No, you don't.
Fall off the table. You suffer 1 point of non-lethal damage, and you are prone.
Okay.
Let's see. Aaron, this creature right here surged up and around the table and attempted to attack you as well, but you managed to avoid its bludgeoning, and you are currently holding all 3 of these at bay.
Okay, I hit that one for 6, by the way.
Okay, make a note of that. That makes it your turn, Aaron.
Okay,
Oh, well, since you're here, I should note that the square directly north of you, this one, and this one, the front row of this sand is all difficult terrain.
Good.
okay. Just a second. So even though I can use the spear one-handed, it still counts as a heavy weapon, right?
I don't know. Did you take that 1 feat?
Yeah. That lets me use it one-handed?
I think that makes it a light weapon.
Okay. Let me look up the attack on a spiked shield really quick, because in the rules it says that for all intents and purposes a Kalar is just a spiked shield, so it had the same attack, right?
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Light wooden shield. Light weapon. Equipment. Shields. Man, I cannot find the damage for shield spikes.
Well, why don't you roll your attack roll first, just to see if you even hit.
Okay. Be a -2 for both attacks. I guess neither would hit.
Okay. Your spike shield, by the way, does a d6.
Okay.
Do you want to move? Wait, or was that a full round action?
I don't think it was a full round action, but I wouldn't really want to move anyway.
Okay. Well, then it is Halgrim's turn.
Should I jump up on that table, Howard?
I'm going to scramble back to my feet.
Mm-hmm.
It's a move action, correct?
Yep.
Then I'm going to swing my big hammer at this guy.
All right, go for it.
And by big hammer, I mean my big hammer.
Oh.
15.
That is a miss.
Yeah. And I'm going to miss him because I suck.
AJ's turn.
I'm gonna have him attack this guy. It's 20 plus 4. So that'll be a critical.
Very good.
Why are you rolling double 20s all the time, Eric?
Because it's just involuntarily rolling twice. I honestly don't know why.
That's so weird. That sucks. I always like seeing these rolls. I'm like, holy shit, Eric did 41 damage.
I wish.
Eric, since you're new to roguing, I will let you know that you do not multiply sneak attack damage with a crit, just so you know.
I wouldn't have gotten sneak attack anyway.
I know. Just thought I'd lay that out there.
Oh. Do I multiply this? Like, what's the crit for a bite attack?
It's just a ×2.
Okay. Does the +1 get ×2 as well?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you add your strength modifier to the d6 and then multiply it.
Okay, so that would be 7 × 2 then?
Did you roll? I don't see your roll. Oh, there it is. Yep. Okay. Yes, that'd be 14 damage.
Okay. And then you said he takes a damage.
I had to roll for that. He takes 2 points this time.
Okay, I'm gonna have him blink over by Everett.
Alrighty.
Cool.
That makes it Everett's turn.
Alright. I'm gonna blow some chunks in this one directly below Aaron, hopefully. Same roll. Zam. 18 against touch AC.
Was that both barrels?
Wait, what did I just roll? Yeah, both barrels. Yeah.
Alright, well then that is a hit.
Alright, here comes the 2 shots. 8.
Well, that is how many hit points he had. Very good.
What? Oh, I killed it?
Yeah, that was just...
I purposely rolled though.
Those were terrible rolls, but they were exactly precise rolls, too.
Just use exactly as much as you need. Don't use extra.
I'm saving my luck.
Yeah, good job.
Alright, the creatures. This one moves up, and they are both swinging at you, Aaron. One of them strikes you. He deals 18 points of damage.
Okay.
Thanks.
It also pushes you sideways into the sand and causes you to clang painfully against the cauldron.
Okay.
That makes it your turn.
Going to probably cast Cure Light Wounds on myself. Will that draw an attack of opportunity?
It can. You have there's a thing called casting defensively, where basically you make a concentration check. Let me look for it. It doesn't come up much because nobody really plays Magic. Okay, so here's what you would have to do. You have to make a concentration check, which is a d20 where you add your caster level and your casting ability score modifier, which I think is charisma.
Okay.
So you add those two to a d20, and you're trying to hit 15 plus double the spell's level, so a 17 in your case.
16.
So if you want to try that, you can.
Well, I failed it.
Okay. So that means they do get an attack of opportunity, but you still get to cast your spell.
I guess I'd rather not if it's going to draw an attack of opportunity.
Well, it's too late now, man. You already tried.
Fuck. Alright.
Well, if it's any consolation, I just rolled them both and they both missed.
That's something.
Eric, keep fighting and take it off. It's a matter of principle, not.
Just throw the grenade in the hallway, Eric.
Yeah, just do it.
Okay.
Are we waiting on me? What's going on?
Yeah.
Halgrim, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to take a swing at this guy. 21.
That's a hit.
15 damage.
Okay, very good. AJ.
Just gonna have him hold his action. I don't really want him to do anything.
If you wanted to, you could have him flank and then do the total defense action. He can do that for you if you want.
He really doesn't have enough HP to put him in attack range.
Okay. Well, then he is hanging out. Everett, you're up.
2 pops on the one right in front of... Wait, which ones have we hit? I can't really remember.
You see the bars?
I can't see the bars now.
Really?
I can't either. I can't either.
Bars. That's really
Nope.
weird. All right. Well, I've been laboring under that assumption for a long time. This one in front of Eric is at about half. This one over here is extremely weakened.
I'll shoot for the weak one.
You have to get a little closer if you want your point-blank shot.
Really? I thought it was... It's 30 exactly.
Oh, my bad. I thought 30 exactly was the other one.
Okay.
One or both?
Way to show, Nick.
How many barrels, Ian?
I mean, both. Let's assume both until the end of this battle, unless I say otherwise. Boom, 16 against touch AC.
It's a hit.
Yay. 17 damage.
Okay, very good. That one is dead. Got a section of map that we might be missing.
I see that.
Glitching out fairly hard.
I just figured that all that sand had been conformed into a guy.
Pro 20 is just being weird, I
That'd
think.
be kind of cool. If we just have a battle until all the sand is gone.
No, it wouldn't. Shut up, Ian.
No. Yeah, no.
That would be totally lame, Ian.
Well, now it is the Sand Beast's turn, and it swings at you again, Aaron. But that is a critical fumble. So, no hit this time. He's still moaning words of warning, however, and urges you to leave from wherever it is you come from.
Yeah, whatever, man. We're just kicking your ass.
Aaron, you're up.
Said I'm up.
Yep.
Does anyone else hear these words of warning?
No. No one else has been spoken to, and no one else can hear them.
What the heck?
Trippy.
Well, I'm gonna try to attack with both weapons.
Okay.
So that's a 16 and a 13.
Alright, neither of those will hit.
Alright, I will. Can I shift? Or not, because this is difficult terrain.
Not into the difficult terrain. However, you could go to your right or to diagonally down one.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I see what you're doing.
Halgrim's turn.
I want to take a 5-foot step here,
Put it in the flank.
and that gives us flanking.
You have to be right up next to him if you want to flank.
No, I just have to be threatening him, right? I have reach.
I don't think so.
Okay. I don't know that I agree with that, but okay.
Yeah.
Did you say you're looking it up?
Yeah, it looks like you're not. You got to be right up next to him.
Would make you get a +2 if your opponent is threatened by another enemy character or creature on its opposite border or opposite corner.
I'm looking at a diagram. Anyways, where you are
Okay,
now is
whatever.
where you have to be.
Okay, fine.
You can't argue with the diagram, though.
28.
There you go. Another thing you can't argue with.
14 damage.
Alright, it is down and nearly out. It lurches weakly across the floor, but is not quite dead. It is now AJ's turn.
Have him stay there.
Alright, Everett, you're up.
Single shot.
Pop, pop.
Longer settle. Okay, 4 plus 8. Wait, yeah, that's gotta be right. Bam! Ah,
Your gun
Nice.
is jammed.
critical fail.
Alright, so you spend the rest of your turn clearing the jam and reloading. The Sand Beast turns towards you, Halgrim, and attacks. And that is a hit.
Shit.
Oh god.
You take, it looks like, 14 points of damage.
Oh, I'm down.
What do you have?
1, but I have 3 points of non-lethal.
That's true. From your fall. Halgrim
Yeah.
crumbles and is unconscious.
Dang, I didn't realize you were that low.
I mean, I had 15. I figured I'd stay in the fight, but it's just, yeah. I knew if he hit me one more time, I was probably going to be in trouble.
If only you didn't get so close to him. Why'd you do that?
Yeah, I don't know why.
You're up, Aaron.
It is.
Try to attack him twice again. An 8 and a 15.
No good. AJ stays where he is.
Yep.
Everett, it's up to you.
We need somebody to kill this guy before he gets another turn.
12 against touch.
That's a hit.
Yay. Alright, what I'm gonna do. 1. Oh, okay, so that would be +5.
Alright, very good. He goes down.
Oh,
Ice cold sand sprays all over Aaron and his shield as the whole thing blows apart.
I'm gonna yell, Help run! Run towards him.
Like this is the first time I've been knocked unconscious.
Yeah. Don't die, buddy!
And this time, like, I'm gonna end up like one of those boxers who, in their old age, has been knocked out so many times.
AJ is
Oh,
and his tail is wagging furiously.
I figured out I could roll 2 dice. I had it set to roll 2 dice.
That'll do it, man.
I figured it out. Alright, well, you get 6 HP back.
Oh, yay.
That will also cure your non-lethal damage.
Alright, let's go handle this sleeping person that's obviously bringing on the evil.
I guess I'll just cast another one on you. Oh, jeez, it's only 3.
You just need shovels. We'll just clear all the sand. We light fires down here? That might be good.
This place is probably flammable.
Oh shit. Burn it to the ground. Like, I mean, I guess, like, in the setting of this game, where, like, magic is super... I mean, obviously we have reasons to not be super... But burn it! Burn it! Witches!
Well, it's up to you guys. If you want to burn the mother down, it's all for good.
Nah, I don't care. Weird kinds of things.
Well, I don't want to burn it down when somebody's laying in the bed, even if they are.
It's not a person. A beast.
This down here isn't a door, is it? It's just like a mistake in the map.
No, it's not a door.
Okay.
You mean that tiny revealed area?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a wall.
Okay.
So do you tell us what they told you, Aaron?
Yeah.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I think we should all, like, nap here. Let's see what happens. We'll take shifts.
Could be interesting.
Puzzle solved.
Does this descend further down the staircase?
Yeah, it does.
Oh god.
You guys just want to go further down?
I think we should.
How's your hit
Aaron's
points?
gonna...
10.
This is a terrible idea. But sure.
I guess I can just use my last 2 cure light wounds on you and AJ.
That's up to you. I mean, I don't want to. I'll deal with whatever I got to deal with. I'm not too worried about it.
I mean, we're gonna need the HP anyway. So here's one for you,
You're gonna be dealing with re-rolling a new character.
and here's one for
Ooh.
AJ.
Then I'm gonna be dealing with another year of listening about it.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, we're totally gonna get killed down there. That's cool. Stand can climb stairs.
Okay. So you guys are descending once again to the next room.
Yep.
Okay. Well, because of Ian's complaints, I have separated us into multiple maps per floor. So I am moving you to the next one.
Wait, did I actually whine about that?
You complained that the size of the map revealed too much about how many floors there were, so...
I don't think I complained. I was just like, I'm on you, Nick.
Well, everyone else has the decency to metagame quietly and keep their cheating to themselves. But you had to
Wait,
bring it up.
this is a good thing for you. This means you know how I'm cheating. Right? I mean, come on.
Alright.
You've never known. I'm the best.
Didn't... We'll let that go on the record. You are the best. On the, are you guys on the next map? Do you see yourselves?
Yeah.
Okay. There are 2 doors on this landing. One on the north side and one on the south.
I vote we go north first.
I vote south, just to be contrarian. What do you say, Harry?
I already moved my guy north.
Outvoted. You're gonna feel bad when you find out the south is just nothing but treasure and north is nothing but bad guys.
Yikes! Somebody threw a party in here.
All right.
You're
Shit,
saying.
strictly.
This room appears to have once been an opulent and large single-room living space. You see remnants of a large bed, tables, chairs, statuary, pottery. You see all sorts of decoration and things. However, they have been torn and smashed to bits. The what windows there are have all been broken and sand has flowed in. Readjust this here. You see bookshelves that have been shattered and the books having pages torn out and strewn about. It is clear at even a glance that this level of destruction is beyond merely the ravages of time. Someone came in here and wrecked the place up pretty good.
Oh, guys.
You want to check what's on the south side now?
Yeah, let's just walk over to the south side, see what's going on over there.
All right. It took me longer to reveal that section of the map than for you guys to explore it.
That's right.
Here we go. Then I'm just doing
We're in a
the
hurry.
big polygon reveal then.
Ooh, this
Oh,
is nice.
This room
Yeah.
seems similar, however, it is still intact. The bed is made. The windows and mirrors are unshattered. There are chests of drawers. There are intact bookshelves. Essentially, it looks as though it's ready to be lived in. The only hint
Sand.
that is ancient is the musty smell of stale air.
it's the sand folk, man. They're doing it.
So, there's anything in these?
They are locked.
Oh, what kind of locker is it?
Are they kind of locked? They can't take a hammer.
Are they kind of lock that can't take a blast lock?
You guys are both welcome to try those things. They are very sturdy
Yeah.
chests, but go ahead, give it a shot.
That sounds cool.
Ian, I don't know what the rules are for blasting locks. Do you have that handy?
Yeah, I gotta look. It's a grit skill. Give me a second.
I'm just going to hit it with my hammer. What does that do?
Make an attack roll. Find out.
While they're doing that, I'm investigating these books over here.
A 10.
You smash on the chest for a while, but although it is slightly dented, it does not give.
Golly.
It's like beating on a boulder. Eric, you are perusing the bookshelves and see many different languages represented. However, none of them are in the common tongue that you know.
I gotta look it up.
Is there anything specifically other than that you guys want to look at or investigate more deeply?
What's
there anything to this book
on the
right here?
table?
Alright. There is what appears to be a large, heavy-bound volume on the table. Halgrim, will you take a look at it?
I will.
You see that it is in Dwarven script.
Oh, hey.
This is a rather ancient dialect from the age when dwarves originally learned their language from giants. The script is very archaic, and the words are a little hard to read, but you have at least some education in the classics, and make themselves known to you. This is a description of ancient dwarven nations and where they sat on the world before new nations took their place.
Cool. I bet there's treasure in those nations.
Here we
Probably,
go.
man. Big old dungeons.
The gunslinger makes an attack roll against a lock within the first range increment of her firearm. A diminutive lock usually has AC 7, and larger locks have a lower AC. The lock gains a bonus to its AC against this attack based on its quality. A simple lock has a plus 10 bonus to AC. An average lock has a plus 15 bonus to AC. A good lock has a plus 20 bonus to AC. And a superior lock has a plus 30 bonus to AC. Arcane lock grants a plus 10 bonus to the AC of a lock against this attack. On a hit, the lock is destroyed. The object can be opened as if it were unlocked. On a miss, the lock is destroyed, but the object is jammed and still considered to be locked. It can still be unlocked by successfully performing this deed, by using the Disable Device skill, or with the Break DC, though the DC for either break or disable device or the AC increases by 10. A key, combination, or similar mechanical method of unlocking the lock no longer works, though knock can still be employed to bypass the lock.
Please just roll.
Oh, okay. What kind of quality is this lock?
It's awesome.
It's really good?
Yeah,
'Cause I'm not-
it's an extremely high quality lock.
Oh. Really?
Give up. Maybe you get a 20.
Alright. Ciao! 7, 10.
Okay. You blast the lock, and although it is now a twisted ruin, the chest does not open.
Hey, Alvin, come hit this with your hammer.
Can I go hit it with my hammer?
Absolutely. You guys beat on the chest for some time. While the dwarves are off destroying things, Eric, is there anything else you want to do?
I want to investigate this dresser or desk.
Alright, make a perception check, please.
Uh-oh.
Perception.
This is not for shit flying out at you. This is
Yes!
excellent.
Everything is perceived.
This is just for like the quality of your search. A natural 20. You open up the drawers and you find a forgotten locket. Once this dresser was probably full of garments and things, you find only a few discarded gloves and bits of underclothing. However, in one of the upper drawers, you pull one of the drawers forward, and an item shakes out from where it had been stuck for some time. It is a small locket. It looks like it was originally intended to be worn by a man in the manner of a waistcoat fob.
In the manner of a what?
A fob on your waistcoat.
Oh.
Oh, yes.
What's the picture on it?
Inside, it shows a picture of a man on one side, and opposite what appears to be a large bird-like creature. The man is clearly a human and dressed like nobility. The creature, you are entitled to a meteor to have that skill to identify it.
Okay.
It'd be funny if in the locket was just two sand dudes.
Alright, you have no idea what it is other than it is bird-like.
Hey, Eric, what did you find? Would you like me to?
What'd you say?
Can I make a nature check?
Oh, yeah. I assume, anyway.
Go.
Other info, I guess, would be the locket is made of what appears to be silver. And the outside is etched with a symbol of crossed swords on a field of living.
That's cool.
Ian, your nature check does not reveal any further information. Whatever this creature is, you're not...
Can I appraise the locket to see if it really is silver?
Go for it, man.
Straight 11s.
Alright, you don't know. It could be silver-plated nickel, for all you know, or you'd have no idea.
What would I have to roll to detect magic?
You can either use the spell detect magic, or you can make an Arcana check.
Damn. Neither of which I have.
No, look at the bookshelf thing that I'm close to.
I'm gonna summon some water and drink it.
Refreshing. Goes down smooth.
I kind of want to run upstairs and put this locket on the sleeping lady and see what happens.
Oh, good idea.
It's a good plan.
Then when she turns into a horrible horror.
Wait, are you going on your own?
Not a horror.
Oh,
Not a horror.
I was like, man, what a weird effect that this locket has.
That would be one handy locket.
The guy who originally wore it, everyone thought he was just like a completely crazy poonhound and just a dog. But it turned out that he was just cursed to wear this locket and just be an asshole. Alright, when you go up, Eric, you see that she has clearly moved since you guys dragged her back onto the bed after dragging her off of it.
Must be night terrors.
She's not there?
She has resumed a more restful sleeping pose, sort of curled in the fetal position, which was how you guys originally found her before you started
tossing her all over the place.
The locket is not meant really to be worn as a necklace or anything. How do you want to give it to her?
I'll put it in her hand.
Okay. Several seconds go by, but you do not see any obvious effect.
I'll put it on her face.
Here.
I just imagine him like shoving it into her nose and stuff.
I'll put it in her pocket.
Okay. There is no visible effect.
I'm taking it back then.
Fine, you don't appreciate it, whatever.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna run back downstairs really excitedly and to tell them I didn't discover anything.
Guys, nothing happened.
You will never guess what. Nothing happened.
Alright. Everett, you say you were investigating that thing over there?
Yeah, what is this thing?
That is an armoire. You open it up and you find it is full of clothing for human men.
Can I shuffle through that clothing? Look for more lockets?
Make a perception check.
Loading character sheet.
Algrim, what are you up to?
I'm going to investigate why someone would decorate this carpet as off-center to this bed.
It's for putting your feet on when you get out of bed, and it's not as cold as the floor.
That doesn't make it. But why wouldn't it be on this side too? They only sleep one person in this bed. They never get up on this side.
Maybe it's discourage having nocturnal guests.
I think that's ridiculous. There's something afoot here.
A foot of the bed. I got 23, Nick.
Very good. Rifling through the little drawers and the pockets of the clothes, you find little knickknacks of gold and silver. Here is a pair of cufflinks. Here is a tie clip sort of thing. These little decorative bobs are not particularly useful, but they do have monetary value. Most of them are made of gold.
I'm gonna take that.
All right, so to your inventory, just add golden knickknacks, I guess, until you appraise them fully.
Put that with the slimy scrolls.
There you go.
It's a knickknack, Paddywhack. Give that dog a bone. All right.
Jesus.
Knickknack. It's a knickknack, Paddywhack. Get that frog alone. His old
I
man's a
forgot I had
rolling
2
stone.
yards of snakeskin. Holy cow!
Did we find a rug duplicator?
The rug is alive.
Oh, yes!
Yeah,
That makes more sense.
responds to complaint. Okay, so anything else you guys want to investigate while you're here?
I'm gonna look for more Dwarven books.
All right. The bookshelves over here contain volumes in many languages, and you recognize that Dwarven tomes represent probably about a fifth of the entirety.
Oh, what kind of topics are we talking?
A lot of them are purely entertainment. Dwarves like historical fiction, essentially, is a big topic in Dwarven culture. And so
Don't tell me about. I'm a dwarf. I know what dwarven culture is.
Okay. Okay, I should have prefaced that with, as you know.
I don't know. I'm just a human playing a dwarf, and
Well, bless you for admitting that. Other people.
Some of us role play, Ian.
Alright. Most of it is fiction. You find one or two straight historical tomes, a few books of opera, but other than that, nothing of particular interest.
Can I take a few tomes, like whatever seems entertaining to me?
Sure, absolutely. What sort of things do you find entertaining, Everett?
History.
Okay. Then you, let's say you just grab 3 historical Dwarven tomes.
Is there anything in common that I think Dusty would enjoy?
There are several books in common. However, it is the ancient form of common that you all have trouble reading. It is nothing that is in a modern script that you could easily translate. However, if you were to find someone who had knowledge of ancient languages, they could probably read it easily enough.
I'm looking for some smutty stuff.
What was that?
I just said I'm looking for some smutty stuff. I'm just being so dumb. I'm sorry.
Alright, is there anything else going on here for you fellas?
What's in the mirror?
Your reflection.
Boring.
I'm gonna touch the locket to the mirror.
Okay. There is no reaction.
Damn. I'm gonna run back to the staircase.
I feel like we're playing Bureau again. You just do random stuff with any item you find. It's so random.
What do you want to do with that locket, Eric? Just
Keep it.
put it in your pack?
Yep.
Okay. Halgrim, are you done multiplying carpets?
Yeah, I'm done.
Alright. Well, the stairwell continues downward if you guys are brave enough to venture further.
Oh, you bet your ass we are.
Alright. The dark and the cold and the stillness have all grown very oppressive. Down here, there is no source of heat other than your bodies and Eric's torch.
I thought you were going to say Eric's body.
Your body and Eric's body.
The next landing has only one door. It lies on the northern side.
I say we
Makes
go
this
south.
decision easy.
I vote we go through the north.
Alright, Eric, you're going in first.
Yep.
As soon
Oh,
as you crack
I'm
the
backing
door,
out.
you notice a tiny sliver of pale light shining around it. Clearly there is a source of some kind of illumination within the room. You do not have to open the door all the way when you notice that. That's up to you.
I'm gonna alert everyone and see if they still want to go in.
Yeah, I still want to go in.
Then I'll open the door.
Alright, it creaks open slowly, and in the stillness you hear a voice murmuring softly. Make a perception check, please. Everyone can. Except AJ.
Yes!
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Also very good. We got a nat 20, we got a 25.
1 second. These things are so slow to open, man. Alright. 17.
Also good. Eric, clearly, distinctly hear 3 voices. They are all chanting in different languages. 1 is female, 2 are male. And are you still interested in going inside?
Yeah, I want to be real sneaky about it though.
All right, make a stealth check.
Oops.
Oh! Oh! This looks evil.
Okay.
This looks dark-sided.
Some roaring from Ian.
Sorry.
You
Very excited.
see directly opposite the door, in front of an enormous statue flanked by 2 stone wolves, a woman is praying, and she is ceremonially shaking a large mace.
Oh, great.
How long have you been down here doing that?
She, the end of the mace is porous, and from it a pale smoke drifts with every swing.
What's this crap in the corner? This looks evil.
Where at?
Over here, I'm pinging it.
Oh, are you gonna go investigate that?
Can't I see it? From where I am?
Well, if you step into the room, you might get a more complete look.
I don't know. What does Will see?
Will is focused on lady as always.
Oh, damn it. Alright.
Alright, Kieran, Mr. Stealthy, what are you going to do?
I'm going to slowly approach the lady.
Alright. She's aware of your presence, but does not turn. She is continuing her prayer, and does not seem interested in conversing with you.
Excuse me, miss?
Alright. You're going to address her directly, Halgrim?
I don't know. I was kind of making a joke, but do you think we should do that? It feels like the right thing to do.
I'll see right now.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to address her. I'm going to say, excuse me, miss. Hello?
Okay. She comes to the end of her line, I suppose, and then after a moment, she rises and turns towards you.
What do I see over here?
I'm revealing. Hold on. Let's see. First off, right next to you, Everett, you see a small alcove with bookshelves.
Oh, that's more room. Okay. I didn't understand that. I thought that was like a wall.
I'm trying to just reveal your actual field of view as best I can.
That makes sense.
You see a second figure is praying at a stone altar on the eastern side of the room. He also does not notice you.
I'm going to say we got 2 prayers.
Got a couple of pray boys.
Watch out.
All right.
Got some real Jesus freaks here.
She turns towards you all and looks you over, and she smiles and she says, "Finally, once again, proud warriors have made their way to this altar."
Uh-oh.
Who is this altar built to?
I'm not that proud.
Yeah. What if we're kind of cowardly warriors? Does that make a difference?
She looks at you, Eric, with confusion and says, "Oh, you have not come to pray?"
Sure. No, we totally came to pray.
Can I do like a knowledge check on the statue?
Do you have knowledge religion?
No.
That is the requirement. You must have knowledge religion.
I must admit I did not realize that this was a place of prayer.
Alright, make a diplomacy check.
Ah,
Don't worry, Eric. I'll blow her brain off.
as a free action, can I cast Enhanced Diplomacy?
Is that a reaction to cast? Alright, he seems troubled by your presence, and you note that she shifts her grip on the mace. However, she seems somewhat mollified, and she says, "Of course, this is where the people have always come to pray to our three lords."
Oh shit, there's a third one, guys.
But she's still skeptical, and she said, "How is it that you did not know this was a place of worship? When did you arrive at a Wander Bride?"
When did we arrive?
That
Yeah, 1 second. 1 second.
This is great. I love any campaign where Eric has to do the majority of the talking.
Meaning every kid.
Yeah. You guys would be so mad at me if I was the person doing the majority of the talking. He's like, no! Be like, back away from the statue. Put the mace down.
Okay, I'm back.
Alright, Eric, she asks when exactly you arrived at Wander Bride.
Very recently, within the hour.
And she says, "Well, then how fortuitous you made it here to Caden's altar."
Whoa!
Yay! Is it who I think? Is it Caden Kalen? Because I'm a worshiper of Caden Kalen, so I would know that was.
Alright, well, you recognize the name, but the statue does not depict Caden Kalen in any aspect you've ever seen it. And you've been worshiping him for so long enough that you've seen plenty of it. Even the dwarves recognize the fact that he was a human man and have not tried to change him in any way. But this stout warrior that you see depicted does not appear to be him at all.
This is some twisted shit. Say something.
Well, I'm not going to deny. I'm going to be like, that's not Caden Kalen.
We'll be like, do you mean Caden Kalen? Like, what do you mean, man?
I'll mention that I am a worshiper of Caden Kalen.
She looks in your eyes for a moment and she says, "Yes, I see. You have the look of one who respects battle and song in equal measure. Come, pray with me here."
I'm getting a Shining vibe. Oh no.
I'm pretending you said that in game. Look, guys, I'm getting kind of a Shining vibe here.
Halcom's like, "I don't know what that means, but..."
But me too.
What are these over here?
I'm gonna mention that this is an unusual visage of Kalen Kalen.
Ian,
I haven't seen this before.
Those are stained glass windows. I was not able to make them look right on the walls. I apologize. Behind them, you see only shadow, as presumably there is a mountain of sand outside.
Oh shit! No, I'm shooting one of those open. At our time.
That is your choice.
This isn't full of blood, is it?
No, it is not. It is a cistern of water.
Okay.
You can tell by the way it does not look at all like blood.
He gets a couple trust points. Hey, guys, why aren't we sense motivating the crap out of her?
Oh yeah. Here, I'll sense her motive.
Yeah, I'm sensing her motives. 24.
We're just having mercy. Alright, she seems to be straightforward and wants you to come pray with her, however.
I wish I could set a sound effect to sense motive.
I'm gonna walk up there and I'm gonna mention that in the dwarven cities we have a very different visage of Kalen Kalen.
You
I'm gonna maybe stand here when I say that.
A momentary flash of suspicion on her face, and she says, "This, of course, is not Caden Kalen himself. This is the saintly sword, Bulger Felldragon."
Sense motive.
Don't you recognize Caden's first disciple?
Okay, as a worshiper of Caden Kalen, I would know if that was it, right?
You've never heard of this guy. You've absolutely never heard of him.
Uh-oh.
Nowhere in the Church of Caden Kalen have you ever heard of anyone named Felldragon.
Guys, I'm getting a super Shining vibe going on right now. Oh, of course. It still looks a little different than what we had in the Dwarven city, so I was confused for a second.
Now whack her just on the head.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna. No.
Oh, this statue's about an inch shorter than I'm used to seeing. Now I see it.
Yeah, I see it. The nose is all different, but you know.
You know what it is? My boots have this heel that lifted me up about a half inch.
I'm gonna say like, what is this place and what is that other man worshiping?
That's Psycho doing.
That also raises her suspicion.
Oh, dude.
Says,
Stop being suspicious.
Who cares?
She says, for travelers so far from home, you seem to know very little of this place. What exactly is your business here?
Paranormal investigation.
We're part of the Bureau 13. I'm going to tell her that we are merely adventurers who stumbled across this place.
She says, have you sought an audience with our lord yet? He takes a dim view of people coming and going from his keep, especially in these dark times.
I'm afraid that we met no one on our descent except a woman who seems to be perpetually sleeping.
She pauses and says, descent?
Oh,
Down the
man.
staircase.
Alright. Eric, make a diplomacy check, please.
Alright, she's murdering all you guys. Did you say descent, you son of a bitch? Uh-oh.
Alright. She says, she raises her mace and she says, I knew it. You're not guests of this castle, you're merely plunderers. Come from the sands above.
I did find this locket. Is this your lord?
She looks around and sees, she says, what riches have you stolen from this place?
None.
Nothing.
Other than that locket you just showed her.
We're trying to find the owner of this locket.
I've got some trinkets.
Alright, make a bluff check.
But I didn't steal anything. Yes!
She actually believes that you're here to try and find the owner of that locket.
This is awesome.
And she lowers her weapon and she says, oh, I apologize. I misjudged you.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, a little hospitality would be nice.
Long years at this altar have made me short-tempered.
So you know of the sands above?
She says, of course. I was here when this city sank.
No, we're talking about the band, the Sands Above.
They're awesome.
What has life been like since the city sinking?
She says, since our deaths, it has been nothing but endless prayer and monotony.
I'm sorry, what?
So you're a spirit?
She says, of course. Is it not obvious?
We're from the realm
No.
of the living.
No. At that, she raises her mace again.
Yeah. Let's
Did you
not
say living,
mention.
you son of a bitch?
Let's not mention the Elm Ray of the Iving Lay.
Alright. She turns to you, Pilgrim, and she says, in the long years that have come and gone, I'm sure that the worship of Caden Kalen has changed. In the days when this statue was commissioned, the greatest proponent of the faith was Bolger Feldrek, who fought Caden's name across 3 continents.
I see. Well, he certainly looks impressive.
He was the greatest warrior of his generation.
I'll pray to any great warrior.
Alright, if you will join her in prayer.
I will.
Okay, then. She,
And all of a sudden I'm dead. This Soundnick's going to kill me this game.
you are now a ghost forever.
Yeah.
Please join the other ghosts in the lobby. Alright, so she you and she at least speak the same language when you are praying, and it's pretty easy to find the cadence. So, with that, you both intone a short prayer, and you receive her blessing. You now
Yay!
have a +1 to your AC and attack rolls until the next time you fall below 0 hit point.
Until the next time I what?
Fall below 0 hit point.
Awesome.
That's a divine bonus as well, so it should stack with everything.
Awesome. See, I knew we didn't need to come in here all like mean and beat her up.
I'm gonna ask, do you know of the woman sleeping above?
She says, I don't know who you mean. I haven't been off this floor since the city defended.
Who's the city attacked by? Oh, descended. I thought you said defended. Never mind.
I'm an idiot. Don't pay attention to me.
I'm gonna ask her who the other worshippers are worshiping.
She says, the gods of this place were always the three most important aspects to its people: war, law, and the river. My shrine is dedicated to Caden Kalen, who represents battle and honor. To my right, or to your right, you will see Lord Jagar. He is praying to his lord Asmodeus. And just around the corner, you will find the Drown Lord, Yelun Langward.
What is dead may never die.
And she says, if only it could.
Cool, let's go.
Well, this is neat. I'm gonna head out. Nice to see ya.
Alright. If you have nothing more for her, she will bid you farewell.
Alright.
Okay. I guess, does she know where we can find this man?
She does not recognize him.
Okay.
Is there anything we can do for your city in the state that it is now? To, like, help out?
She says, Wander Brine will remain below the sands until the river flows again.
Cool.
How does one cause the river to flow again?
She says, as long as the desert rules above, the Wander Brine will never again flow. It will remain here until the end of days.
See.
Are you, like, happy?
I don't think she is.
Eternal existence?
I'm sorry, what was that, Ian? I missed part of it.
Are you pleased with your eternal existence, or do you seek freedom from this plane?
She says, I would prefer to be in Caden's immortal hall. I feel as though my life warranted it, but I as yet remain here.
Do you have any clues for how we could get you there?
She shakes her head and she says, I'm sorry, I mean I am here willingly. I'd rather not be, but my oath of duty requires it.
I feel you. I'd smash everything.
Alright, if that's all you
I'm
guys...
gonna bid her farewell and tell her I hope to see her one day in the halls of Caden Kalen.
She bids you luck in finding your way there and finding a place of honor at his table.
You as well.
Alright, so if you have no more questions for her and you don't feel like seeking out the others, then you can head out.
Let's check out these books.
Okay. These are thicker tomes. They appear more scholarly in nature than the ones you got upstairs.
Let's not take anything. Just
I
saying.
would ask first.
Before
Did you
can
guys want to?
Please don't touch the books.
Yeah.
Wait, is that what she says?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh, okay.
Did you guys want to talk to any of the other ones?
Probably do. I mean, half
Um,
of the day it's just creepy, but that's kind of funny.
I'm okay with. I mean, I feel like I got what I needed out of this.
Oh, I
But you
got
guys,
+1/+1, boo. Maybe some of us want to go worship Satan. Yeah.
that's fine. You go find your Satan worshiper and get him +1/+1 to you, and we'll go.
Oh, so there's nothing in the books, Nick.
Well, I mean, if you want to take some, go ahead and take some, but they're all just dense scholarly works, mostly religious theories and such.
Nothing on architecture.
No, not in particular.
Never mind. Let's go talk to this other guy. You want to, Eric?
That's fine.
Hey, pal.
Hey, you. Yeah, you.
Unlike the lady, this fellow turns immediately when he hears you approach, and he says, "I see by the look of you, you are no disciple of the Horned One. Yet I'll find his way to this altar in the end."
Cool. Take it easy.
It was nice to meet you.
He chuckles at your rapid retreat, but does not pursue you.
I'm sorry. I'm so amused that Nick actually had me do that. Okay. What's this guy's deal?
Alright, the most southern altar you see is an enormous statue of a man holding a trident. There are huge piles of coins heaped around his feet.
Yeah, let's get some coins.
You would guess that there's easily 3,000-4,000 gold pieces there, as well as mixed offerings of other types. You see jeweled weapons, you see gems, you see a golden goblet. There is a silver. Yeah, I see Eric coming in. You see a silver circlet that is probably extremely valuable. In front of them is the ghostly figure of a man wearing long brown robes. He is chanting in a rhythmic, quiet voice to the statue and standing among the piles of heaped lucre.
Nice. That's cool. Howdy.
He turns at the sound of your voice and says, "May I help you?"
Ooh.
There's just people from the realm of the living up top. Some visitors wondering what the scoop is. Like,
He says, "I have no time for this. If you wish to make an offering, do so. Otherwise, leave me be."
what is your what god are you worshiping there?
He sighs and he says, "I worship the Lord of the rushing river and the deep water. This is Hanspur."
And
He says,
cool.
"Yes. I'm not surprised to hear that you've forgotten him in the desert world."
We actually live in a city of great water called Fawcett.
He says, "Then count your blessings, because Hanspur has surely smiled on you, though I cannot fathom why."
Pretty nice guy if you got to know me. Is there a door down here?
There is.
Mind if we go over here?
He
Into the
says,
door?
"Stay out of there."
Okay.
Okay. Will do. Is there something back there we aren't supposed to see?
"I don't want you rifling through my things."
Oh, that's your crib?
That's what you chill, dog?
What did you say?
Nothing. He does not respond to the word rib.
Oh, is that your room?
He also does not repeat himself.
I'm gonna ask him if he recognizes the guy in the locket.
That's a good idea.
takes a brief glance at it and says, "Many nobles come in and out of this place, or did once. I'm sure he was once a guest of our lord."
Who was your lord?
He sighs and he says, "If you want to know more, brave the lower halls. I have no time for this."
Oh, this wasn't the last level?
Oh shit, guys.
At the other altar here, this fellow chimes in and he says, actually, we'll walk over and join the conversation. He says,
That's a rule.
he says, "Please forgive my surly comrade. He is, out of all of us, he's the most weary and frustrated with the silence of his god. And this insult does not go unnoticed." The other fellow stops what he's doing and takes a step over. And he says, "Hanspur speaks to us through silence. Unlike your lord, who never stops chattering away with his infinite," and they go back and forth. And they immediately descend into a religious argument that leaves you guys behind.
That was a really good time to sneak into that room. Nah, I'm not going to do that. So, what's at the lower levels, gents?
Lord Jagar turns towards you and he says, "Unlike the servants of Hanspur, Asmodeus is happy to help. The lower levels are the guard tower segment of this castle, which then opens into the receiving hall and the lower fort. This is just one small part of the castle proper, which encompasses several other buildings."
Sense of motive on that one. 19.
All right. Anybody else?
Wait, what were we doing?
It's motives, as usual. Okay. Both of you guys think he's giving you a pretty straightforward explanation. You don't see any hidden agenda there.
Are there some, like, undead warriors down there that we're going to have to deal with?
He says, "I have not been off this floor since the sinking of the tower, but if you found them elsewhere, they're probably swarming all about the place."
Do you have any desire to leave this place?
He says, "I do what I am ordered, and I do so gladly. I have no desire to leave until Asmodeus should release me."
Hmm.
The other fellow scoffs and turns away and walks back to his altar.
Does the Asmodeus guy recognize the locket gentleman?
Let me make a quick roll of Rooney. He says, yes, I recognize this man. He was our Lord's son. He never had a chance to ascend to the throne."
That's kind of depressing.
Why didn't he?
Well, his father ruled until their death. He was always eager for the throne, but it was never his destiny.
When did they die?
He said, he gestures all around himself and he says, "When this whole castle sank below the sand, in order to preserve it, they and many others gave their lives."
Was there ever a time you guys all got along when you were living? You had to work together?
He rolls his shoulders. He's like, never been the closest of. Our gods are not completely compatible, but as a trio, we work for the overall spiritual health of this place, or we did once.
Can you guys help us, like, save the spirits that live here?
He shakes his head and he says, "There's little to be done for them, unfortunately. If it's any consolation, these are not true souls. These are merely echoes of sleepers. These will not suffer should you slay them, and if they dissipate, they are not lost to the cosmos. The real souls of the people here passed on long ago. These are merely echoes.
Even the sleeping person upstairs?
He says, if there's anyone still protected by the spell itself, I imagine their souls are still here, but they would not be wandering about causing you any grief.
What can we do for someone that's underneath that spell? Is there any way we can free them?
He says, well, I suppose if Wanderbrine were to fall permanently, that would awaken them. If you were to find a way to raise it, the spell would finish itself and awaken everyone who was sleeping. But both of those things would be difficult. If you truly wish to awaken this person, I would recommend taking them from this place and then collapsing Wanderbrine behind you. At that suggestion, both of the other clerics gasp, and he says, what? It would work.
Thanks, mate. If we bring that person down here, could you identify them?
He says, perhaps. I would avoid moving them too much if you don't want to disturb the magic that has kept them alive so long, though.
Ah.
He doesn't know they already dragged her around the room.
I'm going to give him a description of the person.
He listens to your description and then says, I'm sorry, whoever she was not a worshiper at this altar.
How about you, Waterman?
He is actually not talking to you guys, and when you try to get his attention, he just prays and chants a lot louder.
What phobia? I'm going to ask the Kalim lady.
She also does not recognize the description, but she does give you one piece of helpful advice. She says the upper towers were apartments for the extremely well-to-do, as well as the servants who attended to them. Either you're speaking of someone from the nobility who was visiting Wanderbrine when it was sunk below the sand, or it was a servant who worked here probably all their life.
Probably a servant. They're sleeping in a dinky room.
She nods and says, definitely one of the maids then.
Thanks.
Happy to help.
Now what do we want to do?
It's up to you, fellas. What's up next?
Could just go deeper.
Freaking battle lies ahead. Do we like camp here? Feels terrible.
You, I guess, could ask. They probably wouldn't want you starting a fire or anything, and the constant chill would probably keep you from getting any meaningful rest.
Good point.
Eric, do you have any spells that protect against cold?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Double check.
Did we ask him why it's so cold?
Oh, well, the Asmodeus guy says, well, that's actually just the simple fact that we are buried so far beneath the sand. The cold has penetrated this place, and some of the spirits have sort of become a part of it. But for the most part, it's simply that no light or heat has reached us in so long.
Hey, how would you feel about events and being our tour guide?
Sorry, man, you cut out there in a second. What'd you say?
Said, how would you feel about adventuring with us and being our tour guide deeper into the castle?
He says, I'm afraid that my oath binds me here, but if you were willing to make a significant offering to my lord, I could perhaps conjure you someone to guide you. And the fellow in the brown robe chuckles and says, oh yes, just one more reasonable deal with Asmodeus. And the Asmodeus worshipper says, The uneducated often fear that my lord has some trickery in store for them, but in fact his deals are straightforward.
Yeah, I'm not the religious type.
He says, "Suit yourself. Whatever lies below, I hope you are able to manage it without any help."
Ooh, that's kind of a veiled warning.
Well, what's the plan, guys? Go as far down as we can and then come back up.
Sure.
How do you feel? Well, your characters are closest to dying.
I'm fine with whatever.
All right, let's go.
Did I hear correctly? You want to go straight to the bottom of the stairwell?
Like every level down? Oh, you mean like without going in this room that the guy yelled at us about?
No, 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 no. I'm saying that there is more than one level left. Did you guys want to stop at the next one or skip it?
I was thinking stop at. What do you guys think?
I assumed we'd be stopping.
Yeah, me too.
Although they did tell us it's the barracks, which means like definitely warriors and stuff. But whatever.
All right. Next level. There are two doors, one on the north side and one on the south.
How about south again?
Sure.
Why not?
Yay.
Oh,
You are in a large open room. It has suffered window breakages that have allowed sand to pour in. You see several simple beds all around you that have been stripped of their covering and mattresses. There are also a few chests locked here and there, and you may smash them or whatever you want at your leisure.
Let's
You
just
see
leave the room.
a few articles of clothing, a few wadded blankets still strew on the floor. There's an overturned table. Um, Whatever this place was exactly, it looks like someone ransacked it or stripped it down or something before you guys even got here, or before it all got sealed up. I mean,
So you just bail. Like, screw the sand, run.
Um, we could just check the north door.
all right. Well, it is actually one large open room. If you guys want to move around, you'll see more.
Sure.
Wait, wouldn't it be better to just go up to the north door and then we can just run? Like, I'm just saying strategically.
no, I'm fine.
Okay. Totally gonna get attacked from behind. I'm walking like this with my eyes to my back.
Okay, I'm gonna check out this this whatever it is. You know that thing that they call it
You have
chest.
a locked chest.
I have a big hammer.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll. Everett, while you are walking around, all right, Will, your hammer rebounds off the chest. It has dented in the wood a little bit, but it has not harmed it enough to open.
Oh dear God.
Everett, you are rifling around and looking at stuff. You see these blankets and things on the floor are moving slightly without anyone touching them.
Guys, we got more spirit demons. Watch out for the blankets.
Wait, what happened?
The blankets are moving.
Oh shit.
Hey, Algrim, get out of there.
Hey, I have a question. Did you guys hear me last on Facebook when I told you you got a tick of EXP for the cats?
Yeah, I gave it to myself.
Okay.
I don't think I gave it to myself.
Where are you
Yeah, I
guys
completely
at on your
forgot.
EXP?
I'm at 7.
I'm at 8.
Also at 8.
Okay, so I should be at 8 then, because I don't think there's any reason why I wouldn't have XP that you guys think.
Yeah, I would think that you'd be at 8.
Well, you guys have gained one more fight upstairs with the sand piles.
Ooh. Let's fight some more sand guys.
Yeah, suddenly sand sounds a great fight.
Yeah, one more level, man. Okay.
Alright, well, what do you guys want to do? You want to stay here and keep smacking on things, or do you want to leave?
I say we go down one more floor.
Yeah, just do the coward thing.
Well, I'm a little worried about taking stuff with the way they were down upstairs. Like, you know, they didn't
Yeah,
seem like
probably
real,
shouldn't. Like, get
really
out with the
happy.
gold trinkets and go.
Okay, going down one more floor.
The Asmodeus guy would be cool with it. He seems chill.
Oh, hang on. Alright, this one has just a north side door. Eric, when you crack the door, you see a glimmer of light coming through.
Is there another stair below this?
Unlike the last time this happened, man, are you guys having trouble loading this?
No.
I
I
don't
just
think
don't
so.
see anything.
Have you revealed anything?
Not yet, but like I'm just like scrolling around and bits and pieces of the map are just gone.
Oh, weird.
I'm gonna reload real quick.
Is
Wonder
this
if
the
maybe-
last? Is this the lowest level, or is there another level in this?
No, it continues downward.
I can't remember.
There we go. I wonder if maybe flipping between maps has used up memory from the Roll20 app. Which, if that's the case, that completely defeats the purpose of separating the maps in the first place. Alright, so Eric, you want to move into the room?
Sure.
Alright. When you open the door, the moving light stops in place. And, hang on, revealing the map takes a moment.
Guys, you realize we're exploring a spooky haunted castle right now.
Oh, sweet. It's a ballista.
You see
It's 2 ballistas.
Oh, it's ballistae.
Oh, so is the light coming from the ghost people?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
A ghostly man is shining in the darkness, and he looks at you with sorrowful eyes and takes a step back as you approach. In this room, you see there are 2 enormous ballistas. They are stationed at 2 huge iron-shod wooden shutters, which open presumably in the tower to allow them to fire outwards. There are racks of armor and weapons that appear to be actually in fairly good condition. Given the make, they are probably better than most items you find in the desert.
Hello, sir.
He looks at you morosely but does not respond.
We mean you no harm.
He speaks, but unlike the spirits upstairs, his voice echoes as if coming from a great distance. You also note that he's a bit more insubstantial than they are. Those guys, you almost had trouble telling they were ghosts. This fellow is actually a little wispy, and bits and pieces of him curl away as if into a fog. And he says to you, "Have you come to relieve me?"
Sexually?
Yes, Ian. That's exactly what he means.
Sorry. Of your post?
Of my command.
Are you the general of the armies of this castle?
He says, I see, so you don't know. With that, he sort of turns away from you. He says, I am the captain of this place, the watch. I'm not the general, but I followed his orders. He shrugs and says, and I relayed them to the men.
Hmm. Do you know where we might be able to find the leader and his son?
He says, you mean the Lord Protector?
Yes.
I imagine he's in his mansion, pacing about, as he does.
Where's the mansion located?
He says, first tell me your business. Why do you seek him?
I seek to return this locket.
He'll come and take a look at it. And then he, when he sees who it is, he scoffs and says, the Lord and his son are not on good terms. Perhaps giving this to him will offend him more than it will relieve him.
Oh, great, Eric. Way to go.
Why aren't they on good terms?
He says, it's no secret that the boy covets his father's position. Even if he is fit to lead, however, his father is still young and strong. And it's clear to you as you talk to this guy that he's getting confused. Part of him seems to know about his current state, the state of the castle, but then he'll speak as if the Lord Protector is still, handing down decisions from his hall. He says, when the king appointed his great-great-grandsire, he made it very clear that there was no abdication process. The Lord Protector rules until his death. Even in illness or even madness, his seat is protected. And yet his son schemes continually to try and remove him.
Bummer. Mind if we take a look around?
He says, do not disturb this place. These weapons must be kept in prime condition.
Alrighty.
And then he suddenly seems to remember something, and he says, wait, the battle is over, isn't it? I gave the order. And then he turns to you and he says, I'm sorry, I suppose you can take from this place what you will. We're not fighting anymore.
Oh, sweet.
Who did you guys battle?
That he says, it was no battle. Massacre.
What happened to insert city's name that I can't remember already?
Says, we could not handle the refugees. Too many, too often. The river was one of the last places to go dry, and the fish were still plentiful till the end. We could not handle them, however.
Was your battle against the Sphinxes?
The who?
The Sphinxes who now rule this land.
He says, I know of no sphinxes.
Man, they don't rule anymore. How would we seek audience with your lord?
He says, well, if you are not already here with his permission, I doubt that I can really let you go to him. I'm afraid that you'll have to stay here in the tower.
Considering the circumstances, you know,
The circumstances, remember, he's a little confused about those.
yeah, you're dead.
Look, dude, you're dead.
Let me lay it out in the fine print for you.
I know this is hard to accept, but you're a ghost.
He looks shocked at that and says, Ghost? How did I die?
Probably from the battle you were describing earlier.
He says, "It was not a battle.
Why did you say battle?
I gave my order and my men fired the weapons. That's all we did."
Oh, right. Yeah, but like the massacre.
Make a diplomacy check, Ian.
I'm just using his words.
It's called tact.
I'm not even trying to convince him of anything. I'm just shooting the shit. Oh, I don't have it done. Oh.
Okay.
Let's run.
So you say something along the lines of, "Jesus Christ, man, just calm the fuck down, you idiot." And with that, he says, "Men, expel these intruders. They seek to harm this place." And
I'm
with
sorry,
that,
guys.
the door slams shut behind you, Everett.
Just me? What about Halgrim? What are you doing?
Getting the hell out of here.
Everett, are you in or out of the room? You're
I
kind
mean,
of...
I've got to be in the room.
Right, it's
I
your
just
turn.
don't know where my token would be. Because everybody else is.
Right there.
Oh God! Hey man,
It's the only place. I'm sorry.
Eric, you need to come.
Everybody, please roll initiative.
Not having diplomacy skill sucks. I'm sorry. I should just not talk at all. I shouldn't even be involved in the game.
Seriously?
Because
This is the second time I've rolled a 1 on initiative.
you guys know what I mean? Like, how are you even supposed to play a game like this if you don't have diplomacy?
There are lots of different ways.
Just keep your mouth shut in any interaction with an NPC.
No.
Don't say stuff that's going to piss off a ghost. You played Bureau 13 for so long, you should know the protocol for not pissing off ghosts.
I was just helping him out. I was just breaking the truth to him.
Well, he's about to bring some truth to your skull. So it looks like Aaron, you want to make a separate one for AJ, please?
Yeah, I'm really sorry, guys.
That's alright. Can I try to step in the middle and calm down the situation? Tell him to forgive what my friend was saying, that he's only short tempered because of this situation we found ourselves in, descending and being lost in a tower that's buried in the sand.
If you want to spend your first turn doing that, you may.
Alright, I'll do that.
Okay, hang on. Let me sort out. So
So we just skip this floor.
Tower buried in the sand would be a great, 70s,
aggressive rock.
wizard rock. Yeah. Tower in the Sand by Ronnie James Dio.
Go ahead, Eric.
Sure. Will this be a standard action, or could I also cast Enhance Diplomacy on myself first?
It would be your standard.
What?
It's a standard action.
Nice. Take that, evil.
All right. He hears your words, and he nods, and he points at you, and he says, "Men, spare the diplomat."
Ah!
Dang it! I mean, well, that's kind of good, but still.
Hey, I'm not with that guy either. Can I make a diplomacy check to get spared too?
All dwarves must die.
Damn it.
All right. So is now AJ's turn. Oh, actually, Eric, if you want to move as well, you can do that.
Eric calmly walks out the door. See you guys.
Well,
Good luck.
fellas.
Wait, strategy. Let them kill us, and then Eric will heal our wounds.
With all the spells I don't have anymore.
Ah, man.
Just quick, get some shut-eye while we're fighting.
I love it when legit strategy starts with "let them kill us." Okay. So Eric, you move, and then AJ can move as well.
I don't even see who we're fighting. Come on, man.
Oh, can I also resummon my Clar?
What is a Clar?
Spiky shield made from a lizard skull.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
All right, Everett, you're up.
Let's hope he is damaged by bullets. 'Cause I'm putting some in him. Doing double shot, touch AC, deadly aim, etc. 15.
All right, your bullets go wide.
I'm gonna step back here.
All right.
and
Nemesis.
What?
Nope, sorry, go ahead.
And reload my gun.
Okay. Can you reload both of your barrels with your rapid reload?
I honestly don't know. Let me see.
Yeah, and I'm looking at the description for a double-barreled pistol. It doesn't say, so we'll just assume it's fine.
Okay, cool.
Let's see. Then as you look at him, he's becoming more and more wisp-like and less human. He becomes a more twisted shape with very little remnant of his previous form. His sword that he's carrying sort of wisps away into nothingness, and he simply becomes more bestial and nonsensical creature.
That will be the last mistake. Ah!
Adjust his creature here. Okay, there we go. He points a claw at you, Everett, and a beam of pale white light leaps out at you. What is your touch AC, please?
I see. What? There we go. Still can't tell what it is.
It would be
Items.
your AC with your dex bonus, and any dodge bonus you may have, but it does not count your armor.
No, I know. I just can't open this window because this app is horrible. Okay. Alright, finally. 15.
Alright, the beam strikes you in the chest. You suffer 8 points of cold damage.
Does it matter that it's cold?
If you had any resistance to cold, it would. Do you? Alright, at his unspoken command, one of the suits of armor leaps up. A weapon flies from the weapon rack into its hand, and it begins advancing.
Your thing is terrible.
That makes it Halgrim's turn.
All right, I'm going to turn towards the suit of armor.
All right.
And I'm going to charge it.
You can hit it from where you're at, can you?
Yeah, it's true. I won't do that. Okay, I'm just going to attack it. 21.
21. Is a hit.
All right. 13 damage.
All right. You put a very large dent in the side of this suit of armor. It's clear that human construction has not improved much over the years.
Dwarf jokes.
Aaron, you're up. They are still ignoring you for the moment.
Okay.
So feel free to leave your friends to die.
Yeah. I'm just gonna engage this guy.
Okay. Are you going to get that close to him, or are you going to?
Try to say a reach or something.
No, but you do.
Yeah, I'm still going to.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to attack him with both. So roll for my spear. Roll for my shield.
Okay. You attack twice, and your spear goes wide, but your claw swishes right through his middle. It leaves behind a lingering feeling of numbness and cold in your arm. You know that you hit him, but it did not seem to do any damage, as if he is as it literally is insubstantial as smoke.
Hmm.
And now that is AJ's turn.
I'm gonna have him hold his action for now.
Okay. Everett, you're up.
I'm gonna take. I'll step around this corner.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Assuming there's nothing behind me that's stopping me. Actually, here. No, like, yeah, right there. Or like here. There you go.
Fuse already.
Right there. Alright, I'm gonna take a shot at Metalhead.
Go for it. Are you within point blank range? Looks like it.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah,
Okay.
double shot.
Okay. Go for it.
Wow. 20.
It's a hit.
$20 damage.
Very good. Your double pistol blows the helmet off, and the whole thing crumples to the ground.
Bastard.
The ghost next to you, Aaron, is suddenly distracted and shrieks. And he says, "My men!" For a very brief moment, he looks like the guard captain again, but then quickly, in a rage, returns to his ghostly state. What are you having AJ wait on, Eric? Do you want him to go at a specific time?
Well, there's really nothing I want him to attack right now. I feel like he'll just hurt himself if he attacks the ghost, and there aren't any shields of armor or suits of armor.
Okay. Well,
Maybe I'll I don't know. Maybe I'll have him blink down here, and just to like scout.
okay.
Yeah.
Then I will go ahead and reveal the rest.
So Eric can see through the dog's eyes?
No, but his dog could bark a warning or whatever he wants.
Yeah, I was just about to ask if this so this would work doing this.
Oh, God.
He barks and lets you know that there is an enemy down there.
Okay.
He still has his move though. If you'd like to have him move.
Yeah, I'd like him to. Can I have him blink as a move action, or just run?
No, you can have him use it again if you want.
Let's have him come back.
Okay. Then it is Captain. He flies past you. Algrim and Aaron, you can both take an attack of opportunity if you want.
Nothing hits him.
Well, there you go. He flies over and points at you again, Everett. And he says, "You'll not
Nice,
harm
Brown.
my man."
I'll harm whatever I want.
But luckily, he got an 11, which misses your touch AC. It zooms over your head.
I'm gonna die.
Another suit of armor has leapt to life. And Another one is advancing from the south. It is Halgrim's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna take an attack on the suit of armor.
Go for it. Are you including the bonus you got from
Nice.
upstairs?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, check. Then you have hit it.
Okay. 12 damage.
Okay.
Or I'm not including the bonus. I didn't realize that. Okay. I'll include that from now on.
Aaron, you're up.
All right. Man, it's kind of hard to decide what to do. What was that?
Did you guys see that?
Yeah,
See
saw
what?
card really briefly.
Yeah. Somebody's playing cards.
Card?
Will.
Well,
You can hit show playing cards.
well, don't do that.
Oh, that's
Look.
cool.
And I can draw
Draw
a card.
I realize you're bored, but please do not play solitaire on top of our D&D. At least have the D&D to play it in another window.
Oh, cool. So picture of the card.
Holy crap, I've been rolling attacks right for a while.
Have or have not?
No, it's been too low the entire time.
I was going to say
Like-
both kind of be surprising. I don't want to assume either way.
Did you say I need like a knowledge religion to communicate with my ancestors?
You don't. No, not exactly. Unless you have the ancestor consulting ability from your oracle class, you won't be able to like speak to them directly unless you are within the radius of the heaven portal.
Oh,
I miss the heaven portal right now.
yeah.
Good
That
old
shit's comforting.
Could really use it right about now.
So are you attacking or what, Eric?
So hard to decide. I'm gonna move here, and then I think I'm going to again try and a diplomacy roll to beg him to see reason that we never came here, meaning him or his men any harm, and we would peaceably leave if he would cease the attack.
Okay, go ahead. Alright. Your words do not seem to register on him. He is in such a mindless wrath that it's like he doesn't even notice you're speaking.
Okay.
We're fucked.
AJ, anything?
No.
Okay. Everett, you're up.
So if I don't know how this game works. Would it let me like position myself here and aim at this guy and shoot through the ghost guy at the armor guy and see what happens?
Worst case scenario, you hit the ghost instead. That's not bad.
Yeah, that's my plan.
Go
Just
for
to
it.
test the waters on this ghost's permeability. Wait, how far is that though? Is that? Oh yeah. Okay. Right. Get here, and as I'm doing this, of course, I'm gonna yell, something to the effect of like, "You spent too long around these ballistas. You're clearly ballistic," and fire my gun
Wow.
to literally no
I
one's
don't have the word.
21.
That is a hit.
Against 2. 12 damage.
Okay, that's just enough. It goes down. Again, the wraith shouts with dismay, and he's, "Take heart, my warriors. We can take them down." That makes it his turn, and he is once again chasing you, Everett.
Oh God, what have I done?
I'm glad you're the one who keeps taking down these warriors. Otherwise, he'd be attacking me.
This is terrible. I'm gonna die.
At least you have all your hit points.
Formerly had it all.
Touch you with frigid claw. What is your total AC, please?
Oh man. $20.
Okay, he has hit you. You suffer 9 points of damage.
Great.
Also need a fortitude save, please.
How do I do that? Defenses? Is it my defenses?
I think it's under defenses.
Okay. Check. Oh yeah. 22.
Alright, you made it. You feel as though he has sapped your strength, but you rally and you are still in the fight. Aaron and Halgrim, you need to make attacks of opportunity as this guy comes charging up and around the corner. Aaron, if you want to make an attack of opportunity, you will get to first, and then if he survives, Halgrim will make his as he steps up.
Okay.
Halgrim does between these two spaces. Yeah, you go.
Alright, okay. Oh,
Alright. Your spear clatters off his armor, and he raises his sword to deal you a blow. Let's see here.
Dang. Got him.
What was that?
That was my attack of opportunity.
Oh, you don't get one, Will.
I thought I
He
did get one.
He entered your threatened space, but he didn't move around in it.
Oh.
Fine.
Eric, once again, what is your AC?
19.
Alright. His sword comes down and lodges in the spikes of your claw. He wrenches it free, but his attack does no damage to you.
Nice.
Nice.
Everett, you hear clatter of a suit of armor approaching you from the south.
I guess that sucks.
Okay. On to, I think it's Halgrim? Yeah, Hal, you're up.
Of course.
It's your turn.
I rolled.
Oh, sorry. The thing didn't pop up until after you said "of course." I was like, "What is he of coursing about?" Include your +1 that you got.
That includes everything.
Okay, just check. So do you want to move?
Oh. I'm gonna make a 5-foot step here.
Okay. Aaron, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna attack twice. First with the spear, then with the claw.
All right, that claw is a hit.
Okay.
Nice.
Alrighty. Then it is AJ's turn.
Blink over to here.
Does that include his flanking?
Yeah.
Okay, that is not a hit. Then we got Everett, you're up. You're kind of getting ambushed from both sides here. What do you want to do?
I think I'm gonna risk the attack opportunity and run up to this corner, maybe.
You can avoid it by moving here first.
Oh. Okay.
Well, it depends. If you are willing to just run on your turn, you can avoid it. But if you want to like run and shoot, then you'll probably still get hit.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna run and shoot.
Okay.
So I'm
Right.
gonna run up.
Don't forget your total speed. I think is what 20.
Yeah.
All right. He rolled a 15 to hit you. Does that hit you?
No, not against normal AC.
His claws rake on your armor, but other than a sense of chill, do not harm you.
I don't want to fire this bastard.
It's, that is just outside your point blank, it looks like.
That's fine.
Go for it.
12 against touch AC.
I thought that was only within 30.
No, that's a different thing. Oh no, you're right. You're right. Never mind.
Okay.
I lied.
Your bullet rebounds off his armor.
Bastard.
All right. Captain is taking a shot at you with his chilling ray.
Oh, I should have stayed in his attack range. I didn't even use this crap.
But it is a miss. That is an 8. No good.
Nice.
And the knights are advancing.
Nice. A lot of dudes.
Aaron, you are being attacked once, and Halgrim, you are being attacked once. Ooh, Halgrim, what is your AC exactly?
21.
That is a tie. You win that one. Over to Aaron.
Thank you, Caden Kalen.
Oh, is that because of the buff you got?
That's with the buff.
Nice.
Sweet. Say it was my turn.
Yep. So
Okay.
now, Will, if anyone ever asks what Caden Taylor did for you, you can give them a definitive answer.
Yeah, I can definitely tell them.
Okay. Actually, both of those are hits. Is this on the guy right in front of you?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. For the spear. And for the shield.
Nice.
Nice. 17 total. That is his exact hit points. He goes down.
Nice.
You have officially 300'd your first enemy. Congratulations. AJ. What's AJ?
You need to scream Sparta or something.
Nah.
Sparta!
I'll have AJ blink over here.
Oof.
He would be flanking this guy, right?
No, because he himself is flanked at that point. So,
Is he?
Yeah, it's tricky, but I think that would count. I think he's
Oh, sure, now it counts, yeah.
Oh, whatever. He's not standing over here.
No, because that would be out of his threat range.
Oh my god.
I'm not gonna do that then.
Okay. Just gonna have him sit out then.
Yep.
All right, Everett, you're up.
Or wait, no. I'll have him stay here. I'll have him hold his action until one of these guys comes within proper flanking range.
Okay.
So, can I do this? Is it possible to fire, rapid reload, and fire again on the same round?
No, because firing is a standard action. You only get one of those.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, then I'm gonna.
Don't forget, if you're in trouble, you can always total defense.
I'm not too in trouble yet, but I am gonna shoot at this punk.
Double?
Yeah. Double gun.
Okay. Go for it.
22.
That is a double hit. Although I think you rolled your standard and not your double roll.
Oh, you're right. So it would be.
It's
It
still
would be.
hits, though.
It'd be 18.
His touch AC as well.
Touch AC 18. Yeah. Sorry, I cheated. This is my fire. Oh god, that was horrible. 8 damage.
Okay, there you go.
Then I'm gonna step into this corner. Actually, over here. Well, no, I'll go all the way up. I don't think that's space. But anyway, like that.
You clamber over the ballista and hide on its other side. The
Bastards.
let's see. The captain shifts over this way and is going to attempt to shoot you with another chilled ray.
Do I get any kind of? I think I get a bonus against projectile attacks actually that I forgot about.
What? No way.
Yeah, it's like dodge or something or nimble.
Well, let's hear it.
Let me see. I'm sorry.
Well, his current roll is pretty awesome, so while you look that up, I think it's safe to say he probably hit you.
Okay, I have nimble +1. Okay, I'll look that up later. All right, how much damage?
You suffer 11 points of cold.
Holy crap! I'm gonna die. Not yet. Down to 11.
Alright, this knight is clambering over the ballista trying to get to you. This guy will move here. This guy is moving here. Eric, if you'd like AJ to move, he's got a guy coming up on him. You can take his blink now if you want.
Yeah, I'm blink over here and attack.
Okay, that will hit.
Okay. So 7.
Okay. These creatures do not have any anatomy, so they're not subject to critical hits. Or sneak attacks, by the way. So you'll just take the standard bite damage.
So 4. And then, so you said he also has a move action?
Yeah.
Have him blink over here.
You know, for the longest time, I thought you guys were able to see hit point bars. I'm kind of shocked to hear that's not the case. So I'm going to just mark the guys that you have wounded at all, so you know that those are the guys closer to death.
Okay.
I wonder if there's a setting that shows everyone those marks. I guess I'll look it up later. Let's see.
Oh. Okay, so it's a grit thing that I can do where I move 5 feet in reaction to ranged attack, and then I gain a +2 bonus to AC against that attack.
Oh, yeah. That might be handy.
Yeah.
So let's see. Now the knights are attacking. One is attacking you, Halgrim. One is coming after you, Aaron. One tried to catch AJ, but he was too slow. Halgrim, I got another 21 on you. That's awesome. Okay. Knights are advancing, and it looks like there's no end to them. Suits of armor are flying up from the floor and off the racks. Weapons are flying to their gloved hands. It looks as though they're ready to fight until there's simply no equipment left in the room.
How close are we to no equipment left in the room?
Well, a good deal of it is up and fighting you at the moment. Hopefully they don't have the ability to take over these ballistas.
Yeah, that would really suck.
Yeah, that would be terrible. Who's up? Halgrim, you're up.
Okay,
You have like a
If
link.
you
I'll go after this guy.
If you take a 5-foot step here, you will be flanking. I'll make you that guarantee right now.
Okay. I'll do that. And then I'll attack this guy.
Go for it.
22.
Hit.
18 damage.
Dang, nice. It staggers under your mighty blow. The chest is mostly caved in entirely. So it does that thing where you pushed it so far it like pops inward.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron, you're up. You are
Is
also
it dead or is it?
No, it's still up. It's just in really bad shape.
I'm gonna attack that one, the weakened one.
Okay.
I didn't make a move. Can I make a move real quick?
Yes, you did. You moved to flank it.
I thought 5-foot step didn't count as a move action.
It totally does.
Oh, my fault. I don't know why I thought that.
Damn, real terribly.
Nonetheless. Yep, you do not harm it. AJ.
Blink here and attack.
That is a hit.
Yes.
Okay.
And that is enough to take it down.
Cool.
The Wraith turns and bellows. He says, "No, I'll avenge you, my friend."
Have a move here. Uh-oh.
Okay, let's see. Everett, you're up.
Oh man, I really want to kill this guy in front of me, but then that's just gonna make the wraith killing me. Oh well, bring it, loser. I'm gonna shoot at this soldier.
You hollow bastard. Double or single?
Double.
Go for it.
18.
Hit.
11.
Okay. He's looking extremely beat up as well. He's not down yet, though.
And I'm gonna juke this way.
You can only move half speed across this ballista.
Oh man.
Sorry, dude.
Wait, what does nimble do? Doesn't nimble help with that? You
It
can.
does. Just because you have an ability called Nimble doesn't mean you actually are. If you
Whenever
wanna-
you move, you may move through 5 feet of difficult terrain each round as if it were normal terrain. This feat allows you to take a 5-foot step into difficult terrain.
This is different, though. It's not difficult terrain. It's just a physical obstruction.
Ah, fine. Okay, how far can I move?
Half your speed.
No, well, that's not gonna really do anything.
You might
I
want
still like it.
to get closer to your allies rather than further.
Really?
Well, I don't know. It
I'm
depends on
just-
how much attention you attract.
I'm stepping over into this corner.
Okay. Well, then it is the captain's turn. He flies over here and attempts to hit AJ with his frigid claw. AJ whines. He doesn't like ghosts. What is his touch AC here?
12.
Okay, he has been struck. Suffers 9 points of cold damage.
Mm.
Wait, I thought his physical attack was against normal AC.
Oh, you're right, man. You're absolutely right. I totally fucked that up. Eric, what's his total AC?
That's 14.
Then he just made it.
Oh, cool.
Yay!
Good looking out, Ian. I'm sorry.
Take
about
that, rules.
What? How much damage did he do?
A bit-
None.
None.
Honestly, I almost didn't say
I already
anything.
deducted it.
He took 11 points.
Okay.
Okay, so he attempted to, and at the last second, he almost got him. That's what it was. That makes it the Knights. This one moves here. Actually, I think that provokes an attack of opportunity from you, Eric.
Mm-hmm.
This guy.
So why wouldn't it provoke Cosm?
It has to do with nothing.
He was already in my threat range, wasn't he? I mean, just took a 5-foot step in my threat range.
Oh, okay. That was just me trying to...
It's a 5-foot step. I don't think it would provoke from Eric.
Okay.
This guy, however, would, because he's coming up to get in your face.
Technically, he stepped in my threat range too. Does that matter?
Not if he just entered it.
Okay.
Eric, why don't we just apply the attack roll you just made to this guy?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay, that'll hit him with your spear.
Okay.
All right, he takes 11 damage. And then we got some attacks coming in. Halgrim, you take 1. That's not going to hit you. 2 attacks on Aaron. Your AC is what, 19?
Yeah.
All right, you won a tie there. And then, oof, that is going to be a crit on Everett.
Oh.
Oh, I'm dead.
Maybe.
Low roll, low roll.
You suffer 18 points.
I'm dead. I'm in -8.
All right, Everett goes down
Hard.
pretty hard. The Wraith turns and shouts, "Rally, men! They can be beaten!"
What? You're the one that seems like you can't be beaten. That's my last words.
Diplomacy check from beyond the grave. All right, that
I have
makes.
to kick your ass in the afterlife.
I want to take a 5-foot step here.
Mhm.
That gives me flanking, correct?
Yes, it does.
Okay, I'm going to use power attack.
I love that you actually have something called power attack.
So it's 15. Is that a hit?
As a hit.
It's plus 4 damage. So 21 damage.
Oof. Very nice. All right, it's almost dead.
That's always depressing.
Very nice, but you didn't kill him. I mean,
You didn't
come on.
really kill it.
You did take him from full health to almost no health. That's something to be proud of. Okay, who else? That makes it Aaron's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna attack the one that Will just attacked. And
That is no good. AJ. AJ is currently the focus of the Wraith's attention. You may want to protect him however you can.
okay. Alright, I'm gonna have him blink into this room.
Okay. The door is shut, so he will essentially have disappeared. Makes it Everett. Make a, let's see. You must make a Constitution check. Roll and add your Constitution. You take a penalty on this roll equal to your negative hit point total.
Oh, wow.
So what is your negative hit point?
8.
Yep. Go ahead and roll.
So it's a roll plus my Constitution mod?
Yep.
Okay. So -6.
Okay. You are not stable, and you lose 1 hit point.
No.
What is your Constitution score?
15.
Okay. When you reach negative 15, you will be dead.
Cool.
Just so you know.
Easy. Down the climb.
That makes it the captain's turn. He is going to make a perception check to try and figure out where this dog is. He has no clue. He begins flying around.
This was the best thing that could happen.
Here you go. Yeah, here, just blink him in, kill a guy, blink him out. he will spend the entire time looking for him.
Don't forget that if it comes down to it, AJ can go up and down too. I think he might be able to blink all the way out to the desert. I'm not even. Well, that's
I don't think he could go that far.
Shh, Eric, if he can go get help, let him go get help.
The range is 400 feet plus 40 per level. So he.
Oh, heck.
I don't know what level he cast that as because I don't have the page open, but he could go at least 440 feet, and you guys are not that.
So maybe we can go up and get our Chimera friend.
He's a Sphinx. He's also not your friend.
Okay, our Chimera, an easy ally.
You just wait, Nick. I'm going to give him my boots.
Just win him over. Win everyone over with free boots.
Yeah. I'm going to retire from combat because I'm too scared now from this.
Well, you always talk about how you want to roll a new character. Here you go.
Just when my character got good and was hitting constantly.
Well, only because we finally read the rules.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Let's see. The knights. The knights are attacking. Okay. 2 attacks on Eric, looks like, and 1 on Will. Neither of those hits a 19. Ooh, 25 on Halgrim.
Nope, Halgrim's dead.
You suffer 5 points of damage plus 2 of cold, so 7.
Okay.
That makes it your turn, Halgrim.
Okay, I might as well just finish off this guy.
You could probably finish off this guy as well. He has a little more hit points, but with your massive hammer, you might be able to take him.
Can I attack twice?
No, not until you have the base attack bonus of at least plus 6.
Ah, damn it.
Or if you're 2-weapon fighting, that would do it.
What is my base attack bonus?
4.
Well, technically right now it's 5. Does that count? I mean, it still doesn't.
No.
Okay. All right.
It's
Well,
still lower than 6.
Well, if you want to get right into it, your base attack bonus is only 4. You just
yeah,
have a
that's true.
temporary boost.
I have a +1. Okay. Well, I'll take this guy out then.
Go.
I hope.
Power attack?
No, just regular. Oh. Well, there goes that idea.
Yeah, that's 2-year-old. That's not gonna happen. You can move if you like, and then it is Aaron's turn.
I'm gonna take a 5-foot step over here.
Okay. I guess I'll attack. This guy would be flanked, right?
Yep.
Go for him then.
2 hits.
Okay, D10 plus 4, D6 plus 4.
Alright, he is down. From across the room, you hear the shriek of the ghostly captain in distress. And then it's AJ's turn. You want him to just hide?
If he can actually blink out and try and get the help of that Sphinx.
Well, Burbach can't even really fit down here.
So what's even the point? Why'd you even decide to go up there?
I was saying that in case he wanted AJ to just flee.
Oh. We're gonna die. The dog's gonna die.
Well, if he can't do that, then blink out and attack this guy.
Okay.
And blink back.
All right. DMs who do that with blink dogs are crucified. No one lets them live.
What?
Having blink dogs just appear from the other side of an inescapable wall.
Oh.
But,
Yeah, if you were doing this to us, I would be beyond pissed.
Everett, make a Constitution check, please.
What again? What again?
That is no good.
How many points do I suffer?
-1. You lose 1 hit point.
Okay. 5 more rounds.
Then it is. Who's up? Oh,
Me?
the captain. It's the captain's turn. Eyes over. And is going to hit you, Aaron, if you can. Ooh, no good. His claw will not penetrate through your claw. Then the knights go. Rick, you get an attack of opportunity on this guy as he comes up to you, and this other guy too.
Okay.
That's 2 hits.
Okay.
Very good. So this guy goes down by 12. And this other guy goes down completely.
Nice.
As he approaches, you stick your spear directly through the slit in his visor and knock his helmet clean off.
Why aren't I going to attack of opportunity on this guy?
You do.
Okay.
You didn't because I completely forgot about it.
Well, I just critted him.
Go ahead and roll damage.
11.
Alright. Now, 2 attacks on each of you. But it looks like no hits this round. And Algrim, you're up.
Step here. I'm going to attack this guy. I might as well power attack him. I'm flanking him, right?
You actually are not because Aaron is flanked himself, so they cancel out.
Oh, okay. Well,
But you are protecting him from being flanked, so it's useful.
yeah.
Which one are you attacking?
This guy.
Okay, well, that will not hit him.
You think?
Dude, don't take it out on me, okay?
Mm-hmm. Sure.
You rolled the 1. It's over to Aaron. You're up.
Okay. I'm gonna attack the same guy.
Alright, that is a hit with your Kalar. For 10, he goes down.
And then I'm going to
More howling from the ghostly captain.
shift here.
Okay. AJ.
Man.
The 2 wounded guys are wounded approximately the same. Neither one is particularly, near death.
Okay. Actually, do you mind if I change where I shift to?
Yeah, go ahead.
I shift here then. Because that would mean AJ would be flanking here, right?
He would, except you are flanked, so you don't count for his flank.
Oh, yeah. Then I'll
he
just
would
stick
be-
with...
Yeah.
I'll stick with my original. just blink here. Attack.
That's a hit.
Okay.
All right. He blinks away, holding a rather large piece of its leg.
Whoa.
And Everett, Constitution check.
Oops. 2. Stabilize, right? That's how that works.
Lose a hit point.
Yeah.
Also, you have to adjust that negative for your current negative hit points.
Yeah, I've been doing it, I think.
Well, the last one.
Really?
Yeah, you rolled a 1d20 plus -8, but aren't you at like -11 now?
Yeah. Negative. Yeah.
And keep that in mind.
So I should be up to -9 then?
You should be at -11 by now.
What?
You've been losing 1 hit point every round. You started at -8. You should be at -4.
Oh. Okay. Cool. -12 or something.
I'm gonna keep track of that. It's the captain's turn. Actually, I think he's gonna cold beam you. What is your touch AC, Eric? Eric? Did I lose you?
Shows I'm still in the chat. Oh, his mic is muted. Eric, your
Sorry,
mic's
I had to step away for a second.
Oh, you're cool.
Will, I'm seeing you is muted as well. What the heck?
Yeah, what'd you do, Will?
He's probably just eating snacks.
I'm just getting something to drink, so I muted it and walked into the kitchen.
Good man.
Why don't we all stop accusing Will of things?
That was actually really thoughtful of you guys, and it was just so out of like the ordinary.
Nick's like, you guys wouldn't do anything nice, so screw that. Must be something wrong.
I also noticed your parents aren't watching like American History X right next to you, so kudos.
No, they've been gone for most of the time. They just got home.
And so it begins.
Let's see here. What's up? What's going on? Captain, attack. Everett. No. Attack. Aaron, you suffered 9 points of cold damage.
How many points?
9. That's some attack opportunity for you guys to make. Halgrim, the guy directly north of you, you got to. Halgrim, you don't have combat, do you?
I don't have what?
The feat combat reflexes?
No, I do not.
Okay, then just Aaron attacks the second guy.
Can I power attack on a attack of opportunity?
Well, let's find out.
How do we find out?
I'm looking it up right now. It says all melee attack rolls and combat maneuver checks. So yeah, I don't think that's any problem.
Okay, I'm power attacking this son of a bitch.
Okay.
And never mind.
Roll some more ones, why don't you?
Seriously.
Alright, well at least Eric has something. And now,
That could be the theme of our group. If I ever write a book based on this adventure, it's going to be called "At Least Eric Gets Something."
You know, I feel like I'm getting deja vu. I feel like we've done all that before.
We have. It's called every game we ever play.
Well, I have bad news for you, Halgrim. You've been hit for 7 points.
I'm still holding on.
How many are you left with?
I have. Wait a minute. Let me find my hit points. Here.
You get one more attack of opportunity against this guy as he approaches.
I have 4 hit points.
Oh my god, dude. We're actually all gonna die. This is it. New campaign on the horizon. Goodbye, Fawcett.
Right, that's a hit. sure Fawcett will be safe in Astrid's.
Oh God, there's gonna be people hanging from every spire.
Just hanging from everything.
He's going to have to build more towers just to hang people. Alright. He attacked you, Eric, but he does not hit a 19. That makes it Algrim's turn.
Okay.
Out of all of them, this guy down here is the weakest. The guy next to you is kind of about halfway. The other two are still pretty fresh.
No offense, Eric, but I'm going to take care of the people who are right next to me, because if one of them hits me, I'm going to die. So I'm going to attack that guy. We're going to power attack.
Go for it.
Oh, yes.
There we go. Now you're hitting.
It's a +4 damage, so 17.
It goes down. The Wraith doesn't like that.
Wraith needs you to back up.
Yeah, fuck the Wraith.
Fuck Wraiths.
Yeah. The Wraith is looking actually pretty tattered and wispy. It has lost most of its shape and now appears only as a malevolent face and one disembodied claw in a cloud of smoke.
I'm gonna die before you guys kill these people, just so you guys know. Like, almost guaranteed.
Okay, is there something you want us to do there, or?
No, I just want to let you know.
I'm not going to take 9 attacks of opportunity as I run over and weep on your corpse. Let's see, who's up? Aaron, you're up.
Do 5-foot step here. Attack this guy.
Okay, you are
Both weapons. Okay.
Oh, nice.
$21.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, very good. He goes down.
Save me, Eric. You're my only help.
AJ. This guy down here is fairly weak. The guy right next to you, Eric, is still pretty strong.
Okay. Guess I'll attack this guy.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's no good.
Back in the hole, AJ.
Everett, roll, please.
-12. Nice!
Oh.
-1.
That sucks. You lose 1 more hit point. Now it is the captain's turn. Eric was the last one to harm one of his men, so he's going to float over and try and get you.
No offense, Eric, but thank God.
15 won't do it. Let's see.
How many hit points do you have left, Eric?
16.
Okay.
Alright, you both get an attack of opportunity on this guy as he moves in.
Everybody stand behind Eric. I'm going to power attack.
Nice. Hey, maybe I will with those.
Alright, Will. As they move forward, you strike the helm off that suit of armor.
Boom.
At
boom.
that moment,
It ricochets to this one.
there's the clipped scream of the Wraith as it shouts in agony but dissipates before it can even fully articulate its scream. The other suits of armor immediately clatter to the ground, completely lifeless.
So since that ended it, can we just say that what I did was I hit the head off the one, and it went and hit the head off the like the helmet hit the head off the other one?
Yeah, that's just good writing.
I did roll a 22 attack with a 15 with a 19 damage.
You guys ever see that movie Bedknobs and Broomsticks? I think
Yes.
that's basically the climax of that minus the Nazis.
Yeah.
Alright, so Everett is quickly dying out. Aaron, it's up to you to save his life.
Cast Stabilize.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Huzzah!
I was expecting a healing check with a massive penalty, but yeah, this level 0 spell.
Sure, if you want to do it with no drama, fine. You know, I'm just trying to make it exciting, but you know, whatever, no drama.
Thanks, Eric.
Hey, no problem.
Everett, you are deep in negative hit points. Well wounded, but you are stable.
Hey guys, I don't feel like we should go any further down.
I agree.
Yeah, I feel like we need a retreat.
Would you change your mind if I told you that you've just leveled up?
Oh shit!
Does that heal us to max?
No.
Are we playing? Are we playing Diablo rules?
Right now. You all gained 1 tick of EXP, which I believe puts you at 10.
It does.
Only one tick. Back down to 0.
Okay. So you guys are now going to be level 5s. Congratulations.
Yay!
This is all.
Nice.
We ran over a teeny bit today, but if you guys real quick,
It was worth it.
if you want to just the general plan for next time, do you want to retreat out of the place back to the desert?
I don't want to, but I feel like it's probably our only option right now.
Maybe we can come back here real soon. I don't know.
Well, the tower's probably not moving. It might be hard to find it in the desert.
Maybe we could just like travel back to where our people are and tell them to head on without us, and then double back or something.
Well, you will run into issues with food and water supplies. Well, maybe not water, since Eric can do that, but you only have so much food.
Damn. Can't eat ghosts. Necroplasm.
You just get hungry again.
Coming! Yeah?
Anywho, so it sounds like you guys are planning on escaping out of here, at least temporarily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You can, if you want to, you can retreat to the relative warmth and safety of, say, the top attic level, and you'll be safer from both the desert and the tower itself.
That sounds good.
Okay. When you get up there, you will see Murbach looking down in at you, asking how it went.
Not so hot, Murdoch.
Don't ask, man. Just don't ask.
Did we loot this armor?
No, not yet, but I mean, it's all here for the taking.
Okay.
What are these chests?
Well, those are, again, locked, but you can bust into them.
No. No, thank you.
I'm too tired to bust into anything.
It's
Yeah.
surprisingly hard to get into a wooden box.
I'm not in a busting mood anymore.
So, for next time, you guys will level up. Go ahead and do that on your time if you can, and if not, I'll help you out when we start next time. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You guys have descended almost completely through the tower and fought and slew ghosts till your sword arms were sore. Congratulations.
Nice.
Good hustle.
I'm going to go ahead and cut our broadcast there, but I have one more thing to talk to you guys about, private style.
Oh, boy.
But thank you for playing. I had a really good time, and I'm glad you guys got to see a bunch of stuff.
He's just like, Ian, you're fired.
I,
That was a great session.
yeah,
Yeah, it was.
I really thought you guys were going to have to fight all those clerics. I thought you were going to blaspheme or say the wrong thing, and they were just going to have at you.
I think we deserved a tick of XP for being good. That's what I think.
Think about all the information I got from that guy. Just
Which
by
guy?
being cool. The Asmodeus one.
Oh, he was just trying to get your soul, man. He would have acted like that with anyone.
Yes, but it was still valuable information.
All right, well, I'll consider it, but don't hold your breath.
That's a tick.